Okay.
So serene.
Last we left off for the group, the crew of the UCSS Montero was awakened from hypersleep and was tasked by their mother unit via the company to investigate a distress signal. I'm muting Mecha for a bit. Their computer noises or their keyboard noises are. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, tasked by their mother unit to investigate a distress signal, they soon found the source of the distress signal as it smashed into their ship. Revealing itself to be the UCSS Cronus, a ship that had long since been lost for 75 years. A new mission was tasked to them by Mother to investigate the ship, to retrieve any and all of their science data, and bring all of that back to a Wayland Yutani station, if at all possible. And save the members of the crew, although that was a lower-end priority. The crew examined part of the ship while their trusty engineer tried to fix the USCSS Montero. But in the crew, in an attempt to turn the ship back online, heading down to the power supply, ran into a creature, a hulking behemoth of some kind, that attacked them, almost killing one of the members as poor June had their trachea broken by the creature, almost dying there on the floor. But thankfully, due to some swift intervention from the ship's medic, Yukio, there we go. The ship's medic, Yukio, the June was saved. At the same time, the ship's mechanic Alana was waylaid by some sort of ravenous creature that had found its way into the ship. Chased out from the UCSS Montero into the Cronus, Alana and the rest of the team met up. And when they met up and made their way up to the second floor, actually the third floor of the ship all of a sudden came back online. Power returning, the lights turning on, and a echoing voice of the ship's mother unit telling that the people in cryosleep are soon awakening. With monsters aboard the ship and monsters aboard their own ship, we'll see what the crew does from here on out. All right, and with that said, we'll move you all over to deck B, and the game is yours. I'm gonna copy your guys' tokens.
Oh yeah, I gotta get into Go Boss mode.
Mm-hmm.
And moving you all. Move players. Thank you so much. I try. I was long since wanted to be a theater kid.
It's good. It's good.
But yeah, so you all are currently on deck B. You all currently have your maps. Like I said, the mother unit has awakened, so the ship now has power once again, and apparently the cryosleep is compromised, meaning the original crew, if anyone's still alive, is waking up currently.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Remind me what deck we're on.
You all are on deck, I believe.
B, right?
B. Yes, you all are on deck B.
We just went upstairs,
Yeah.
or downstairs, however the hell it works. I don't remember.
We were gonna head to
The armory. Right, was that the
the
time?
floor with the info. I forgot.
Actually,
We were heading towards.
We came up originally to go to the armory, and that's when, as soon as we got to this floor, the power kicked back on and just like jump started everything. So I remember we were gonna go to the armory and try to grab some stuff, and then maybe just grab some stuff from the science area and get out.
Yeah, we wanted to get some samples and be like, okay, we're all good.
So
Well, I figure no matter what, it's important we maybe get some sort of proof of what the hell's going on here.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
We're in like junction B2, right? At the
Yeah.
bottom there.
Currently,
Yes, we are.
No, we're in the stairwell.
No?
You are
We're in the cell?
you're in the upper one. You all went up the upper one, so junction B1.
Well, I thought we were in the stairwell because this is a circular room,
stairwell. Yeah, the
another
stairwell.
octagon room. Yeah, The junctions are like ladders, maybe. I
Oh,
think
okay.
You're
So
in
then-
more supply stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, you're
So
in.
we go armory, then down to the science lab, and then out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got the
I thought-
vestibules. So the armory and the sci lab should be below. There's the med bay area storage. Yeah.
Yeah, going.
Like-
This deck certainly has a lot of the things that we need to do. So
Well, I don't really want to split up anymore because, well, you know. So which way are we going? I look towards the lieutenant.
The armory. That's.
Okay.
I'd love to not be the only one with a gun right now.
I have a it's a nail gun, but you know,
You had a gun. Oh yeah, we got that, but
it's not exactly as effective as my old one. If we can, I guess I should say that one's gone unless that thing leaves that room.
What deck are we on? B.
B.
Deck
Yes,
B.
you are all on
B.
B.
Cool.
We
The
can
main
start
deck.
with the armory, but I do think going for the command bridge might be a good idea too, just to like have control over the ship
yeah,
before we try to head south.
Maybe we can have the mother.
they're right
units
next to each other, so it's not that
identify life
bad.
signs on the inside.
Mother is accessed on the deck above, so
I don't really want to go further into the ship if I can help it.
All right, ready, team.
all right.
Okay, let's open this door.
Super scary, guys. There's a tiny room.
Yeah. So up into the we gotta go to the
All right,
left.
let's open the next one. The next one up.
Is this an airlock room?
I thought the thing also said that it opened all the doors, or
No,
it just
I'm gonna,
unlocked all the
it
security
opened all
locks.
the doors and then closed all the doors.
Oh,
Yeah,
it just did like a
I'm-
purge. Okay.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm close. I know it might not help, but I'm closing the doors behind us just in case.
What is a junction? Like, what would we find there?
A junction
it-
is just a cross point, I guess you would call it. Like
Yeah.
an area where like everything is all like crossed, like, where everything meets together. That kind of
This is
business.
a storage room right below us, right?
Where was the door we just came in?
I think the
How far down was it?
science room is right in front of us, isn't it?
Yeah, like right below us. The vest
We just
blue.
came out the junction, so the
Armory.
science would be in
The
front of
armory
us.
is like
The
right above us.
stairwell.
but it's-
I know.
We're at the stairwell, not the junction, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
the stairwell.
Okay, so we're in the middle.
Yeah, so then these doors up here should be the ones that lead us up into the armory. In theory, if we're lined up right, unless our map is off.
Unless we're rethinking we're at this wrong point in the map.
I think it'd be this door to the left here. Then.
Yeah.
We're in that hallway now.
Yeah, it's just weird that it shows doors going from the armory into that hallway. See those little like
Yeah. So that's
sub rooms, and those just weren't there. That's what I was looking for, and they just were not there. There it is.
Okay, so this is the armory on our left.
All right, here we go.
It's locked.
Oh, it's locked.
It's locked?
Oh, it's unlocked.
Oh, is it?
Oh, is it
There's a
unlocked
Star
now?
Wars plaster. Oh.
I
Was it
clicked
supposed
it, and it just shook like it was locked. So I was like, okay.
Was it supposed to be locked?
No, you're all good. Don't worry.
Okay,
But
cool.
yeah, so you
we got-
open
also-
you open up and you see there's like the hiss as you see the armory. You see a handful of weapons along the ground. As I assume someone goes to pick up something.
I will go to pick up something. I go to pick up a pistol.
As you go to
If I
pick
can
up
help
one of the rifles on the ground, you see like sort of like on like the little like display like those like the Halo rifles. You know how they have that display. You see the display 0 bullets.
We have an issue? This gun has no ammo.
Well, you have to look for it, probably.
There's
Do
a
we think
storage
there's
unit
ammo
right
in this
below
room?
us.
If anyone wants to case the room, you can go ahead and roll me an observation check. But
Yeah.
I would love to.
your initial glance over, you see a lot of like the armory has been ransacked. Not like you see weapons on the ground, most of the stuff pulled out. You get the feeling that something happened in here.
Oh wait, yeah.
Freaking out because there's no ammo.
Yeah, do I get a stress from failing? I don't remember.
You
It's
get a
been 2
panic.
weeks.
You get a panic roll. So go ahead and roll me 2d6.
Great. 8.
8. Let me find out what that is. I gotta find it in the panic.
Well,
sheet.
last time it was a
Oh, yeah, I
9,
need
which
to
was
open
drop
up the-
something.
Yeah.
I would have loved that in this situation. I think, yeah, June is still freaking out for certain.
Panic. There it is. Stress and panic. A 8 was a tremble. All agility rolls are at a -2 until your panic stops. So as you begin looking
Right.
through June, the heaviness, the hardness it is to breathe through your trachea, you remember that monster coming in and approaching you. Your hand just all of a sudden starts to shake and tremble.
Is it hard to breathe in here? And I think they start like fumbling at their like helmet strap to try and take it off.
Astrea
got
goes
impregnated.
over and it's just like holding the hand still and like just hold him a second. It was like trying to help.
Mm-hmm.
I will stop, and I'm just like, no. I think they just like sit down in the corner and just sigh heavily.
But yes.
I will go and drink from my flask, but I won't be using the effect of the signature item. I'm just going to drink from it. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Thematically, I'm just drinking. I'm drinking away the pain. It's fine.
No problem.
All right, everyone.
What
But
is
yeah.
this over here?
That is just a like sort of like a
console.
a console, a computer, like where you would like log your weapon being like checked out and stuff. So Yukio, with your 2 successes, you aren't able to find much. This armory has been stripped rather bare. You find a case of shotgun shells that could be used for 1 reload for a shotgun should you find it.
Okay.
And you do find a I believe it is a M4A3 service pistol.
Oh wait,
Oh.
I have an
Whoa.
M4. Oh, sorry, I had an
had.
M4A3
Yeah.
service pistol.
Yeah, so you find a single M4A3 service pistol with a full magazine. You find an empty you find a set of shotgun shells and an empty M41A pulse rifle.
If I had an M4A3 pistol, would I have had the ammo on me?
It would have been in the magazine. You didn't have a reload.
Okay,
for
so
it.
Well,
I
the
didn't have
extra
any
ammo,
spare.
though.
Okay,
Yeah, I don't.
Because I thought you got.
I didn't.
Extra,
no,
I thought you
didn't- I
started
didn't have
with
any-
extra ammo.
no.
but-
Yeah, no. You start with.
I don't think I did. I think I started with my
Okay.
hand radio,
Yeah. So yeah, if you
which is pretty much useless at this point.
yeah, but yeah. So there's a working pistol, a working rifle, but with no ammo in it. A case of shotgun shells with no shotgun for it. That's what you
So
find.
we have a whole bunch of things that work with nothing.
Well,
I mean,
if
we
we
have
find
a
the
pistol.
shotgun,
Yeah.
a pistol has ammo in it, so
Yeah.
I don't mind carrying the shotgun
my
shells
gun.
until we find a shotgun.
And
If we find
I'll
a
say this:
shotgun.
the rifle can be used as like a blunt instrument should you so desire. It's not entirely useless.
Could I use the
Well, let's look
bandolier
at some of these,
shotgun shot bolts as like a whip?
Other rooms.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and go ahead and roll me an observation check by opening when you open up those rooms.
Okay.
Totally. Could I grab the shotgun shells?
Somebody like to help me? I'm not good at these.
Okay,
is
I'll
that?
help you. I'm
Okay.
good at observing.
I think I'm freaking out too much to help. Also, how do I stop freaking out?
Well, I got a success.
So someone needs to take an action to calm you down.
Oh, did Estrella?
I would say,
thought I took an
yeah, I would
action to
say,
calm
I would
him
say, I
down.
would say, Estrella taking the action to calm you down would count. So your mobility is
Okay.
back to normal.
Thank you.
Sorry, I
so-
should have said action.
Saris, in that room, you like open it up and like in this like storage area, you find like a handful of crates, and you like you open it, and most of it's rather like innocuous. You see weapon cleaning kits, you see basic repair tools, but there's like one in the back that you pull open, and there's a hiss of like cold vapor as a temperature controlled case is opened, and you see what looks like to be a set of like vials, about like maybe 12 of them in a row.
I'm just gonna close it and go back out.
What you guys see over there?
More junk.
Anything interesting?
Not particularly, not yet at least.
What about the other rooms? I'm gonna slowly stand up.
Okay, I guess I'll open door number 2.
Be careful.
It's a hish, and you
Well-
see. I just believe that it's just a generator for. Let me see
Okay.
here. Yeah, you don't see much in there. It's just like I think what looks to be a air unit, an air scrubber unit.
Well,
Yeah.
people are checking rooms. Can I check the motion tracker?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, good up. Good point.
Oh, I forgot that was a thing.
You pull out the motion tracker, and you currently aren't getting any pings on it at the moment.
Okay, that's good. They're staying still.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess door number 3. Won't open. Also,
You-
air scrubber. Okay.
You struggle with the door for a bit, and then Alana comes in and is like, "Here, let me help you out," and like drags it open. And yeah, on the door is just a not so much a filtration unit, but you see what should be like a big case of like clothing and uniforms and stuff.
Sweet. So if anybody's uniform got ruined by, having their head chopped off or something.
I was gonna ask, on the side while they're looking at stuff, if you want to just take a look at something in there. Anyways, Doc. So.
Yeah,
Opening.
entering into the room, Yukio, you find the aforementioned items that
The sealed
Yeah.
box.
It's-
I didn't want to
Found.
metagame it too hard, but I was going to say that she kind of meandered into that.
Yeah,
room,
no, I get you. I
even
get
though-
Yeah, no, that's fair. If anything, I was going to ask you. I was like, I just don't think everybody needs to be like juggling miscellaneous fucking things.
Miscellaneous
Yeah,
God
doors.
knows what's in there.
Uh,
Yeah.
These doors you open up and you see what would have been escape pods, but they're pods long since gone.
Well, that's this one. Maybe the other one's not good, and I go to open the other one.
And a similar experience.
Damn it.
But yeah, Yukio, if you wish to, you can roll me an observation. Let me look at your skills real quick and let me tell you what to
Whilst
roll.
that's happening, I nudge Soraya on the arm. It's like, escape pods, why would they need those? Clearly nothing wrong has happened on this ship, right?
Right, obviously, nothing wrong has happened. I mean, all the guns and all
Yeah.
the bullets are missing,
So-
and
Right.
So
all
this
the
would be an
escape pods are missing. It's really normal.
So this would be an
Mhm.
observation roll, Yukio.
Just a flat.
Yeah, to examine the stuff. Oh,
Wow, you're so good.
all right. So
It's good at everything.
let me pull you over into Whispers, and we'll have a discussion.
Ugh.
Okay, should be just us, and I'm not muted this time. So, at examining the vials at hand,
Right.
you recognize and you feel like your database rolling, and you recognize these vials as vials of Draconis strain. Let me get you the right strain number. I believe it's 211, but regardless, this is a very valuable source for the company. You under special orders 966. You are under obligation to save as much as this as you can and bring it back to the company.
Yeah. No one in chat, spoil it. No one say anything. Okay, is it just a full case? It's
There's
a-
there's a full case,
like a
12.
briefcase?
Yeah, there's like a full crate, about 12 canisters of the stuff.
Do I know what it is, or just that I need? To
It is
bring to
it is primordial, it's it's primordial xenomorph DNA.
Got it.
That's what it is. This stuff, Waylon Yutani loves to do experiments with this stuff, so it's it's basically just raw xenomorph DNA.
Is it in a suitcase, or a briefcase kind of container, or
No,
how
it's
would I-
in a heavy Um,
Oh, I
it's
couldn't
like
just
it's like in a
carry it.
big it's like in a big case, so no, you can't just carry it. If you want to, you should have like a compartment in you to at least save like maybe a vial or two of the stuff.
Yeah, I do that. I mean, I already have a vial of the other stuff from earlier. So
Yeah, yeah,
I think I have like a doctor bag or something like that anyway. But yeah, I definitely
Yeah.
would take. I would take as many as I.
If you could
reasonably.
stealth, there should be an option. Let me check the thing. Oh, actually, no, I can't check it here. There should be an option to GM roll on your character sheet, if I am not incorrect.
I'm not seeing where that would be. Whisper to GM.
Where does it say that?
I hit the gear in the top left and it says whisper to GM, never and always.
Okay, we're gonna switch that to always, and then go ahead and give me a stealth roll. You don't worry if there's a panic on the button.
Stealth roll.
Okay.
Where is stealth?
Should be. Oh no, that's a mobility roll. My bad, mobility.
Okay. Sorry, I was looking for it. And then that's just flat. Got it.
Yeah, don't worry if there's a stress failure. You'll be fine,
Okay.
given who you are.
Yeah. All right. It looks like it passed it anyway, right?
Yeah. So you pull out like you sort of like there's like a hiss as you like get like a little syringe out and you like suck up a vial or two of the strain and you store it in like your like forearm compartment and you get back up and you return to the party.
All right.
Do speak about it?
All right, I am back.
Aliens, goodbye, crew.
Oh,
So
God,
I
I'll
was
turn
telling
him
them
into
about
an
how much
alien.
I am loving this campaign and can't wait to get it moving, get
Yeah.
them all moving.
So
So what'd you think of those?
You were right when you said it was junk.
Okay.
Just random samples. Nothing of importance. I imagine what we're really after is going to be in that med lab.
Okay.
okay.
My
So
metagame knowledge is like, out of
I mean,
game. That was a long
That could
time.
have
for
literally
game
been all they
listeners.
said.
That's
You
true.
know?
But in game, I trust everything they say explicitly.
don't worry about it.
I mean, I don't give a shit what they like. Metagaming's not like, or it's easy not to metagame. You know, just don't think about it.
That is all that Tora said. That's all I just had. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Yeah.
it.
We had a long enough conversation to talk about like drywall. Okay.
Hush. All right, but yeah, you close the door, and you can step away with the shotgun shells, the rifle, and the pistol. One of you, I don't.
It's
know
important
who
to
has
inventory
picked the
this.
pistol.
Who's grabbing the rifle and who's grabbing the
Who's
pistol?
carrying the pistol?
I mean, I've already got a gun. The
I
doctor
found
has
the
a pistol.
so, yeah.
Yeah.
You got the pistol.
I will grab the
Yukio?
shotgun. I'll hold all the ammo, guys. I'm the ammo person for now.
All right, so we'll give you.
I have
You can have my.
some firearms that no one else wanted.
Someone can have my improvised weapon that I got earlier. My like pipe.
You still
Yeah.
you have the bolt gun,
You know
don't
what?
you,
I'll
Jimbo?
take
Yeah.
any weapon.
I have the bolt gun, so
Make sure you guys record your encumbrance from all that.
yeah. How much does the shotgun shell weigh?
The shotgun shells, I think are like almost inconsequential.
Yeah, ammo does not
But-
like weigh anything.
Like the
Okay, then never
rifle.
mind. Yeah, I am.
The
keeping
pistol's probably
track.
like a half weight thing.
Yeah,
if I
pistol's
remember right,
half weight, and let me open up the
Mhm.
gear and I will tell you what
Who's
the
taking the
rifle
pistol?
weighs.
The doctor who found it.
Okay, and then you're giving me the pipe?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Awesome.
I've already lost to the weight of my pistol, my old pistol. I already have the weight of my
has a
bolt
weight.
gun.
Yeah, the rifle and the pipe will be a weight of 1.
Okay.
Total.
Yeah, 1
Uh,
total. Yeah, the like
Okay.
rifle and the pipe both have a weight of 1. And let you know what the bolt gun has a weight of 1.
You already told me last session. I already
Uh,
noted it down.
Motion tracker. Is that just another 0.5?
That is a good question. Motion tracker.
They're like about pistol size. I feel like that makes sense.
So on the encumbrance, do I just add 1? Like my
Yeah,
encumbrance
1.
is 3, so now it's 4.
No, yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, you're yeah.
Okay, cool.
So I have the bolt gun, which is half a weight, right?
Mhm.
Well, the bolt gun's one, I
Bow
thought.
gun is one,
And
yeah.
bolt gun's
Straight up
one. Okay.
one.
I have hand radio, which I imagine is also one.
I believe the hand radio should be half.
It's either inconsequential or
Okay.
a half, yeah.
And then
you
how
can
much is
find it
this-
all in the book.
And the suit is how much does the suit weigh?
Suit weighs 1.
Okay, so I'm at 2.5 then.
And yeah, and there should be the stuff in and the motion tracker. Which one did I specify you had? The M314 or M316? I believe it was
The
314.
CM4.
So you
yeah,
have
yeah.
the M314 has a weight of 1. Okay, so there you go.
All right.
Alright, let's get moving before whatever
Yeah.
who's following us catches up to us.
So we're heading. Oh, do you want to head north to the command station, like the bridge?
Yeah.
And try to like look at cameras and whatever we can from that.
Well, I think that was the
Yeah,
idea.
we could
yes.
try. Do that
I
and
feel
then
like
head back.
I feel like we almost want to go to the bridge anyway. And
We're right
almost so
here, so
close. Yeah.
yeah.
And if we can kind of understand what we're running into before we go south, might be a good idea.
I'd like to.
There's also the-
the.
There's a sensor station up there, so we can check for life forms and see where these creatures are, right? No, creature. I don't know if it's one or two. I mean, you said you ran into someone. I'm forgetting name. What is Jet's character name?
Alana.
Alana.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alana, sorry. I thought it
said
was muted.
they ran into something on our ship. So
Oh fuck!
All right, so we opened up the door to the bridge. I don't know if there's anything off that.
There's a like you hear the hiss of the doors opening for you.
Okay.
And you enter into the bridge. Majority of the stuff, majority of the panels and everything still seems to be up and operational. Tell me what you want to look into, and I'll tell you what to roll, if anything.
this is a much bigger bridge than ours.
Yeah, I don't know how it's supposed.
Well, it's a much bigger ship than ours.
How is
I
it
mean,
a whole
our
bigger
ship,
ship, you know?
our ship is pretty big. We just have not a lot of access to a lot of it. Because we don't need to
Oh.
access a lot of it.
Critters.
I am the contact trader.
Yes.
I'm gonna check out the life support if I can get someone over here in a minute.
I will check out the life support as well.
All right, life support.
I mean, I'm trained in it, so that's like not
Alright.
as well as you, of course.
Go ahead
thought-
and roll me. So what do you like by life support? Do you mean you want to check on the ship's
I mean,
life support,
so
or do you want
I'm-
to check on
I'm-
the
I
hyperset
wasn't
people?
I wasn't gonna go for
Um,
the life support. I was gonna go for the scanner.
Okay, so you're gonna go for the scanner. So we'll tackle
The
one of
sensor
these. We'll
scanner.
tackle them one at a time. So so what are you looking at? Are you looking at the ship's life support, or are you looking at the hypersleep patients?
I guess the ship's well, one then the other. Let's start with the ship's life support. If like atmosphere is restoring into here, then
Alright, you go ahead and
you know, cool.
So yeah, you give it like you pull up the ship's life support things, and like there's like the clicking noise of the mother unit, or like the computer like responding to you, and you currently see that like while the air scrubbers are currently online, they are not operating at high function capacity. In a little more than a few hours, you'll be at a dangerous level of carbon dioxide in this area, but at the current moment, the atmosphere
Okay.
is breathable.
All right, and then the other thing I guess would just be people on board. You know,
All right, you see
how many pods did they have, and how many were filled?
You see a manifest of people. About 2/3 of the names are like crossed out, having been stated as like killed in combat, or like not killed in combat, or killed in like in the course of the mission. You see a number of individuals who are, you see their like little heartbeats and everything as they are waking up from their hypersleep, and you see their names as well as their job on the ship. Let me go ahead and pull out their NPCs for you real quick and give you a list. You see
Best for you to note that down.
Albert Johns, the ship's officer. Valerie Reed, the ship's security officer. Liam Flynn, the ship's medic. Daniel Cooper, the ship's scientist. Lori Clayton, the ship's and Lori Clayton, the ship's company liaison, and that is all who is left. All the
I
other
missed
names-
one of those, and I think it was the doctor.
The doctor.
I have Albert, Valerie, Daniel, and Lori.
Albert. So then you are missing. So it'd be Liam Flynn, the ship's medic, the ship's
Okay.
doc. But yes, everyone else. There seems to be about like maybe 24 names for the ship. Only 5 remain.
Jesus.
And they're all
That's
currently
pretty
waking up. As for you, June, you go over to the ship's sensors, and they currently seem damaged. Every now and then you'll see boop, 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 boop.
Can I? If I try to fix it, would that be heavy machinery or would it be Comtech?
I believe that would be. You can try and get like a little bit. It's like you can try and do a Comtech from here, and maybe like stabilize it a little bit. But to fix them fully, you would need to do a Comtech roll within where the sensors are located, or like a heavy
Okay.
machinery roll. A heavy machinery roll. in the
I will
ship's, like,
try
area.
and Comtech here, and before I Comtech here, I'm going to use my signature item so I can remove all my stress.
Yeah, you take a big old swig of whiskey and you get down to it. Go ahead and give me that Comtech roll.
Because I don't want to panic anymore. One success.
Perfect. So you get down and low, and you're like, sort of like, and once again, like being who you are, and being someone who's like, who decides to act
I'm a
out
bit-
against the company all the time.
I'm a bit scrappy. I will pull wires if I need to.
Yeah, you all hear the distinct of a panel being pulled, and June getting into the wires below. You're able to jury rig it for a moment and stabilize the connection to get you like maybe one clear image, and the sensors come back online. You see the 5 bodies in the medical bay slowly waking up, and you see one ping, which you can only assume to be the on the deck below, in like the sort of in the sea deck, sort of like meandering around that area. You can only assume to be the creature that you fought before, but there's another ping. Something fast, lightning fast, going into the ship's air
no.
ducts.
Oh.
And as you see that happen, you lose the sensors go back to being blurry.
Everybody, we have a problem. Seems to be some kind of I don't know, creature of some kind that is rushing through the air ducts of the ship. Much faster than the thing that we fought down below.
Well, could you
Also,
tell
I
where
saw
it's
them waking
going?
up. Is there a way to contact them, like the people in the pods? Can I talk over the systems, like
I'd say
like
there'd be
ship
a-
radio?
I'd say there'd be a PA system, yeah, that you can utilize.
Could I use it?
Yeah.
Be careful. I don't want to. You might just call whatever's in here up here.
I mean, it's gonna be
the
projecting
voice
our
is going to
voice.
go over the entire ship.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Yeah, but there's a where do you call from the PA?
what do I? Is it just right here?
Yeah, my point being, you call the ship from the command center. You call the whole ship knows you're in the command center.
Well, I don't know if this creature is
Well,
intelligent.
I
or
don't
not.
think whatever we fought in that area is intelligent enough to know that we're in the command station. It
Also,
just
does
seemed to
this
be
creature
lashing
know
out like
the fucking layout of the ship?
I mean, it's been here longer than we
I want to warn the people who are waking up that there's creatures in the ship, so they don't just die and go out do their normal things and die.
Is it really our job to be even protecting those people?
Well, it was
As a
on the
doctor,
thing.
it is my job. Yes.
It was on our list
I
of
roll
things
my
to
eyes
rescue
at it
people.
so
hard.
Did the station say which cryo?
Safe crew is on our
they're
list.
all in?
What was that, Seth?
Did the manifest say which cryo they were all staying in, or they're all staying in just random
They would all be.
separate ones?
They would all be. Yeah, it states that they would all be within the cryo station on the top floor. But as you are
I
holding.
mean, there's
them-
3 cryo stations there. There's cryo 1, cryo 2, and cryo 3.
Oh, let me check. I believe Do-do-do-do. They're all, they would all like sort of be sporadically in that area, but all of the cryo stations are next to each other, so they would all still be in like one general location. But like as you are discussing this, you're all cut off as
Oh boy.
Great.
a familiar alarm fills your ears as the ship's mother unit begins alerting you all. And you hear that droned out tone that morning, attached shipped, self-destructing, T-minus 10 minutes.
Our ship is blowing up.
Why is their ship blowing up?
What did you do, Alana?
That's not what Alana did. For one
Yeah,
thing.
Alana, you were the last one on the ship. Why is it
Why
gonna blow up?
is the ship blowing up? Shit, we gotta detach
I put my
that
hands
thing.
up. I put my hands up like, don't
We
fucking
have
look at
to
me.
detect that our
You think
main
I
ship
make
right
mistakes
now.
like that?
Well, what happened on the ship?
There was a fucking gross ass alien, and I escaped it and got under here.
Did
Well,
did the alien hit any of the major functions of our ship?
Or shut it down. Shut that self-destruct down, and we're running out of time.
All right,
Yeah,
well,
it's like a-
go get that shit then, instead of just twiddling our fucking thumbs.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, let's go. Are we all gonna go, or are we going to?
That's up to you.
I mean,
all.
that's
Wait,
a good
you're
point.
running into our ship?
I mean, we kind of have to, otherwise it'll explode.
Or else us are dead. Either we detach it, or we go on and shut off the stuff.
Do we want to run down? Wait, is this a stairwell right here?
You can either take the stairwell, the junction stairwell, or there is the elevators are currently.
The elevators
working
should be
again.
back up now. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the elevator then.
Doc, do you want to just scan ahead of us as we sort of rush our way towards the?
Yeah.
Towards the
I would
airlock?
do my motions
I'm
together.
going to have my bolt gun out ready to fire at any.
Oh yeah,
alien
pistol
creature.
in hand.
Yeah. You all start
Is this
making your way
this the
down.
hallway? Yeah, this is the hallway down.
Is there any motion on the motion tracker?
Currently, at the moment, no.
Aside from us just
Yeah.
bebopping down the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
Run to the elevator.
You get onto the elevator. Oh shit!
I'm going to aim up at the ceiling because last time I saw the alien was going through the air ducts, and I'm not trusting the fucking ceiling.
You all jump into the elevator and press the button. There's that classic hiss noise as the elevators shut and take you down into the floor below. You all are currently in this elevator, so I'll move you all over.
Okay, the elevator.
Actually, no, you would
That's
actually. No,
We're in the elevator on the other side.
Yeah. You actually would be in that elevator.
It's the Willy Wonka glass elevator. It goes.
Yeah.
So silly. But yeah, you all get into you all are in the elevator. No issue at hand. You all reach down into the doors below. As you arrive, you hear over the speakers, T-minus 8 minutes.
God, are we gonna make it?
We're
We
right
have
on the
to
same
try.
deck as we were before, right? So this was the.
I mean, with
Is our thing not right
we
here?
should still be able to shut it down for a few more minutes, unless you guys want to just try to decouple the ships. In which case, I don't know how to do that.
I don't want to have our ship explode personally because we don't know if this thing will fly. We still have our primary mission, which is our
Right, we
space
don't
trucking
have
thing.
push-
Well, our
Yeah.
primary mission is get the data and then apparently get the ship back.
So you all make your way over to the Montero.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're all rushing over there, I
All
guess.
over to the Montero.
Ah, it's home sweet home.
You all arrive in the Montero. We're gonna move you all the tokens down here ish. But yeah, you all. Oh,
Oh yeah.
shit.
Oh my god.
But
It's
yeah,
all a lie.
you all make your way down to the Montero. One of you can go up to the mother unit and investigate it if you so desire.
Oh, Lieutenant, you're the only one who ever actually interacted with that thing.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I do need Doc. Is there anything on the ship before we run up ahead? I know you're.
Wait, up in the control. Where's everybody else? Hold on.
I was waiting. We all just got in. We're down here. Go down.
Oh, okay.
We are down at the other end of that hallway at the very bottom.
Yeah.
If you scroll out more, you can see us.
Got it.
Running.
That's where we got on the
so-
ship. Yeah. So it's like before we go too deep. Anything else on here?
Other than that fuckhead that I met earlier.
Yeah. Well, is he still on here? That's what this is for.
I mean,
good question.
did I see that fuckhead running through the air vents of the other ship?
You did, yes.
Was that the
that-
same fuckhead?
Yeah, same
That
fuckhead.
hand.
No motion.
I have no idea. I
You
mean,
get the-
I was
you
told
hold
his
up the
story,
motion
not
trackers and
everybody
you
else.
see that there is no motion.
Okay.
The motion of the ocean and of the sun in the sky.
Open up the door to the bridge. Absolutely destroyed.
Yeah, you do see the evidence of whatever Alana had fought. Wreckage, stuff knocked over, claw marks deep, about maybe a few inches deep into the metal. Yeah.
I immediately go to check the alcohol I was fermenting underneath the.
You lost one canister, but the other one's still there.
No.
Hey, can I get my jack? Is my jack still in here?
Roll me an observation check.
Oh boy.
But yeah,
What, did
you
he
rush.
eat it?
You rush into. It's less of did it eat it, and more of you are currently in a very high stress situation, trying to find something before a ship blows up. But you do find it.
Yeah.
Nice.
How do we? What I guess Mother would know, but does anyone else know how to possibly shut that off?
I'd imagine the
one of us is a
mechanic, right?
Pilot and
Oh.
the mechanic.
And a mechanic. Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna contact to try and see if I can stop the
If you can
shutdown of the
figure out
ship.
what's going
Yeah,
on.
go ahead and roll me
Can
a
I
contact.
run?
Self-destruct.
What would you like to do, Alana?
I'm an engineer. Can I run a diagnostics?
You can certainly try. So we'll tackle things one at a time. Junebug, as you are currently you pull up the ship's diagnostics and you begin typing into it immediately. And as you find you do the proper procedures to stop self-destruction. You know this, having accidentally set off the ship's self-destruct once or twice in your lifetime. So you know the proper procedures to stop it. However, as you go through it, something is stopping you. Something is preventing you from turning off the ship's self-destruct sequence.
Guys, I think that we've been hit by a virus or something that is not letting me turn off the self-destruct.
Harris, as you make your way into the mother unit, you see that cold, white, the cold white room.
Sterile room.
Yeah, the cold white sterile room bathed in a sinister red light. You run up to the mother unit, sort of kick it to life, and you see its words type out before you, it's the same warning, self-destruction, T-minus 6 minutes.
Yeah, can we shut it off?
You can go ahead and roll me a comtech.
There's my character sheet. Oh, it is. There we go. All right, let's try this.
2 successes, nice. 2 successes will give you some information. So as you go through the sequences, once again, much like how June did before, and you're like fuck this, and you try using your officer credentials and stuff, you see a single line of text typed out in front of you. Due to special orders 966, unable to terminate self-destruct protocol.
Well, what is that? What is Special Order 966 or whatever?
If you wish to spend more time, you can roll me another comtech to find out what it is.
I'll try.
I would like to get tired of waiting, and I'm gonna run into Mother's room.
All right. So around the time, you see you run into Mother's room and you see Sarah's typing away, currently, rushing to figure stuff out. As you rush into, I'd say it's around Sarah's is about to finish typing this out. You rush in. What do you say?
I'm gonna be like, fuck this. We are not waiting for the ship to blow itself up. I don't care what the orders are gonna say. Let's fucking hack this thing.
There is a you come up to so bypassing some stuff and using your officer credentials and trying to basically hack through the mother unit. You find out a special orders 966. Ensure the retrieval of high priority Weyland-Yutani data. Use any means necessary to coerce the crew into escorting the ship back to Weyland-Yutani facilities. All other considerations and crew lives, secondary commitment.
So wait, it wants us to keep the other ship, but have this one blow up, so we have to take the
Yeah,
other one
but
back?
we got to get this ship off regardless. It won't let us shut it off. Unless you know a way to manually do it, we got to get this thing disconnected and get off this ship. I don't even
gonna-
care if we care,
Rip
you
the
know?
panels out underneath Mother and try and hack the ship
Alana?
so it doesn't fucking blow up.
Alana, we need to
Yeah, Alana, do you know how to
it's like nothing.
disconnect these ships?
Would I know that?
It's
Who
like we
knows?
Alana,
need to
you-
disconnect the
We have to
ship and
decouple
leave.
this ship and
To-
get off it.
To decouple the ship would require a spacewalk. If you want to do it the easy
spacewalk.
way. If you want to do it the hard way,
Another fucking.
if you want to do it the
Okay.
if you want to do it the quick and dirty way, though it would require a bit of risk, you do have your cutting torch.
Well, there's two ways. We either go out there and do it manually, or you let me just do it the fun way. Cut this shit in half.
There's no
Cut our
time.
losses,
There's
literally.
no time for a space walk right now. We have like 4 minutes left.
I say
Yeah,
we
but
cut our losses at this rate. This ship's
I'm
not,
gonna-
if this ship can't be saved, then our best choice of then our best course of option was to just get rid of this thing and anything left on it, and just find a different way back home on the main ship.
Is there, whilst this is happening, is there a way for me to pretty much hack Mother to turn this into a manual ship instead of having to rely on Mother for everything? I could just turn off everything, if that is possible.
It's not that we're relying on her for everything as much as it's like she does have control over all the systems, but we also have like manual control over pretty much all of them. She's just stopping our manual or our system overrides. There might be a way to manually override some stuff, but there's no telling if she's just gonna have like said, yeah, you might have reinserted like the cooling rod that I ejected, but I'm just gonna stop cooling the system.
I'm just gonna come back into the room and rely on Alana then.
Hi everybody, it's Editor Rage here. I needed to hop in because there were some technical difficulties on stream. Tora got muted for a good little while there, and I thought rather than making you guys deal with just staring at a blank screen with all the mutes going on, I'd give you a little bit of a summary of what's happening and then put you guys right back into the story. So sorry for the little mishap, but I think I can get this down for you guys and send you back on your way. So, as you guys just found out, the Montero has somehow been set to self-destruct, and for some reason it's irreversible as to make sure that their mission is completed. The party has decided to cut their losses and have Alara cut the Montero from the dock while they jettison it off into space. While the party was heading back on board the Cronus, 2 of the survivors from the cryo bay woke up and met them at the docked port. They started to express the same concern of the exploding ship, and now the party is trying to rush everyone off to the bridge to try and get everything handled while explaining the situation. I think that's the general gist of it. I do know that Tora does a little bit of an explanation, so I'll let them take it out from there. I hope this was enough to keep you guys on track. Bye bye.
Oh God, how long have I been muted?
Huh?
No,
On
you just
stream?
you're not.
No,
Oh,
on stream.
oh no.
Oh, boy.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Maybe since you started whispering.
No, I don't think that's the case. I can hear. on
Was it when you
Substream.
went into whispers? As
Not that long. Okay.
It's probably just
Not-
when we were
not that
saying you're
long?
having
Okay.
issues or whatever. You might
Yeah,
have
the
unmuted.
Yeah.
stream. I heard you
Stuttering.
before. The stream probably fucked up and I got muted somewhere. Fuck, I'm sorry, Rage, again. I'm sure fucking whatever happened is what happened. Not that long? Okay, I'm glad to hear that it's not that long. Anyway, quick recap. The group found a group of individuals and had a interaction with them. And as they rush towards the elevators, one of them responds like, "We were on a mission from the company."
Never heard that before.
And we picked up some samples. Whatever it was, it infected one of us and started to cause
Break
havoc.
people's necks?
No, what?
Well, we met
point
something
to
on
my
your
neck.
ship already.
Well, we'll have this conversation when we get up to once we handle this crisis. So you all get into the
Get
ship
on the elevator.
and make your way up to deck B. There you all are. It was John's and Reed was with you. So you all make your way towards the ship. Upon reaching the deck, you all hear T-minus 3 minutes.
We better get to the boogie on.
3 minutes
it
of my
up
life.
I should have left a radio with them.
A radio with the other two.
Yeah.
We only have one radio though.
Well, we can tune this ship to that radio.
True.
I mean, if you want to go give them yours.
Bit late now, and I'm going to fly this ship, so
Oh, I definitely went to the wrong door.
this is the right door.
Oh, you're actually so right. you have to fly us back or get us disconnected as soon as
Yes.
that happens.
So, you can go ahead and roll me a piloting check, June. As you rush in, you see like 3 other people scrambling to try and figure out how to work the ship. Currently, they're trying to just use the ship's autopilot to try and get them away as you all rush into the rush on scene.
I'm like, fucking autopilot every time. You don't trust that shit. Never trust that shit. I push past them. Am I gonna get a help roll from anybody?
Yeah.
I mean, I'll help you out. I'm just gonna.
And as
Yeah,
many
these
people who
people-
can help me out as possible would be lovely.
Fly a ship. Give us a hand real quick. Somebody tell me when that other ship looks like it's disconnected. Or.
How many people are helping me?
I can like switch on a screen or something to help you.
Oh yeah.
Navigating. Be my navigator.
Okay, so two assists, so you can have a +2 to the roll. Go ahead and give me a pilot roll. I would say, however, through all this action and stuff, you all currently are at a +1 to your stress.
God damn it! I just got rid of that.
Mm-hmm.
If only we had our doctor to get rid of our stress. No failures.
No failures, however, so you are able to do it. You are able to successfully pilot the ship out of the way to avoid, or you could push if you'd like to.
I could, but wait. So if I leave it, we can get our ship out of the way, but it will probably take a little bit of damage, I imagine.
It'll take a not insignificant amount of damage, but not fatal.
Sure, I'll use reckless. So
you can push it twice.
I can push myself twice if I want to.
All right, there you go. That's a success. So you grab a hold of it's like, so you feel like you're about to like get out of the way, but you can feel like the ship will still probably take some significant damage. So you like are able to like push the ship's engines basically far beyond its normal amount. There is a rush of power through the ship's engines as you all are able to escape through the. You are able to push out as far away as you can possible. Eventually, there's the distant. Hold on, I have an explosion effect that I could use. Not use my mouth. I don't know if that went through.
No, it didn't.
We're in space anyways.
Yeah, we can't hear the explosions.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
And there's a different shudder and shake as the whole ship shakes, but eventually you are able to pull the ship away. Around this time, Lana and Yukio, you would have like ran through the entirety of the umbilical tube and just managed to make your way into the ship proper and shut the airlock behind you as the Montero explodes, ripping apart the umbilical cord and probably you along with it if you hadn't made it in time, as you all calm your breaths and take in the fact that you avoided possibly certain doom.
I'm going to since this is now this is a piloting site.
We're now currently in Act 2.
Okay.
That's okay. I'm going to rip a panel off the bottom of this piloting thing, put my fermenting alcohol in there, and close the panel.
That was good work, June.
Good job, June.
I mean, it's fine. It is what it is. I just want to go to sleep now, but I can't even go to sleep because there's fucking monsters on this ship. Anyways, I turn to the other people on this ship. I'm like, yeah, it's nice to meet you. My name is Junebug. I am formerly the pilot of that ship over there, but I guess it's less of a ship now, more of a pile of rubble and scrap. But nice to meet you all. Welcome from your deep sleep.
They all like sort of like look towards each other, and they all like one of them steps up and says like, "Hello, I am." Finding his fucking name.
Albert Johns?
Yes, I am Albert Johns, the officer here on the Cronus. I thank you for, I assume, coming to our rescue, and I would like to apologize for the current state of the ship.
You mean the two monsters running around on it?
You keep saying two.
Yes, the one who's mutated and did this to my neck, and the other one who's running through the air vents currently.
There was a creature in your engineering bay that was humanoid. Looked like a person in a suit. Yeah, it looked like someone in their own EVA suit or whatever.
But like they were dead on the inside and really like to crush my neck.
Yeah, they managed to stand up and brutally assault my pilot there. My name is. I'll do introductions as well. You know.
Well, yes. So, I'm not quite sure what you're talking about in terms of that second monster, but when we put ourselves into cryo, we only knew of the one. You know me, Johns. He points towards this individual. But okay, let me give you all look-see at Johns here. There he is. That there is.
Yo, it's my brother. Look at my picture.
That right there is Valerie Reed.
All you officers look the same.
That right there is Valerie Reed. She is our current security officer and a former colonial marine. That is our ship's doctor, Liam Flynn. Our current only surviving ship science officer, Daniel Cooper. And our gift from the company. Actually, no, he wouldn't say that. He is a lot more of a submissive individual. And
he's a bootlicker?
Yeah,
gotcha.
And our company liaison, Miss Clayton.
I'm Straya. They're complete liaison, so I guess there's two of us now.
No pilot? Oh, that's kind of sad. Well, I guess I will be flying all of you today.
Yeah, my name is Saris Ancom. I was the officer aboard the Montero, but it seems like that is gone. So
I'm sorry. What happened? We woke up. We woke up from our hypersleep. We went into it after our ship had a loss of power, and in hopes to sort of outlive the creature.
You definitely didn't do that.
That is a.
May I ask what year it was when you went into sleep? I want to know.
Yeah, you're aware that this. We came across your ship because we're en route to insert, I forget the name of planet, to deliver a shipment of, fuel that was being refined into whatever the other fuel is. But be, much more professional, of course, I'll say that. And our mother woke us up because we were in the vicinity of your ship with special orders to retrieve scientific data aboard your ship and
save you
escort your
guys.
ship back to port. But your ship has been lost for about 75 years.
Yeah, 75 years. I was trying to find the actual date for you all, but they when you ask them the question of like what time were they put to sleep, they're like, 75 years ago. They give you the date, and that was 75 years. And the ship's officer takes it in a bit. He's like, our ship's navigation must have gotten way off course. We were on course to return to Earth with our findings. He sort of motions to the.
Are we all from Earth?
No.
We're not from Earth, but
Yeah,
I'm
you
sure
all
every
would've been-
human knows of Earth.
Yeah, every human knows of Earth. Earth is like the central kind. It's like a big deal. Speaking of, to go to Earth, like Earth is kind of like now where all the, where all the sort of like bigwigs would be, like the high end corporate
so-
execs
Yeah.
and stuff.
June's
center of
never been to
governance.
Earth then. And then, so as soon as they say Earth, I'm like, oh, so you're like all like rich folk then.
Oh no. He says like we were just under orders to bring our stuff back to back there in order to deliver.
So
our
not rich folk,
findings.
but you work for rich folk.
Well, don't we all? He says.
We
with a
all
chuckle.
work for rich folk, June.
I don't know. I feel like I kind of like always haven't worked for rich folk because rich folk can't stand me.
At that.
You can't stand me, right?
At that
I hate to interrupt everyone, but where are the other two?
I'd say about now-ish they would arrive. Yukio and Alana would sort of walk up onto Brig.
I suppose Australia will stomp on over and be like, "You two alright? You alive?"
Yeah. I guess no resistance on the way over here. Just barely got through the
Okay.
umbilical tube in time, though.
Oh,
That is-
Duck. It's lovely to see you. There's another Duck over here as well.
Oh, you've met the rest
Where's
of the
you
crew.
two darkles? Lana, why is your thing all squished?
They had a bit of gravity hit them through the tube.
Yeah. I think the same thing happens to our good doctor there.
There was a big wrench, a comically sized wrench, and it hit them on the head. And pushed them down.
Yeah, yeah.
I guess Yukio would introduce herself to the crew.
Yeah, no, you
I think
introduce
Jet
yourself
didn't
and
realize they muted.
yeah, Jet's still muted. Jet, by the way.
I'm so sorry. I was
As
talking about I was
usual.
watching the door.
Oh.
You never know.
I mean, you can close the door. Yeah, there you go.
Well, we know how reliable closed doors are. They're not, especially
yeah.
Are there any air vents in this room, like air ducts in this room?
There's plenty. Yeah.
I feel like if you look at the map, those white lines depict areas that they
I have
connect
the map
places
closed. Okay, cool.
to. Or maybe they
Yeah.
or maybe it's something else. I don't know.
I assume they are, but I'm not
But-
sure.
Well, because
You
I look
see-
at like the Cronus front piece on B deck, and it goes through the door. So I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
There are. You would look around and you'd see some air ducts located here and here.
I think just as June's very much in I'm very fun loving, a very happy kind of person, but also with everything going on, very, very on alert, especially with their panic and stress. So they're swiveling between those two vents because, they saw the thing in the vents.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah.
June's kind of half paying attention to the conversation,
At
unless
that,
it's directly spoken to.
As John, where are their damn names? As John's is sort of talking to you all, you all see Clayton, the company agent, sort of shove her way forward and say, "All right, enough of this. You all are on a mission from the company. Yes, you are supposed to save us and escort us to the Nihilus Wayland Yutani base, correct? Well,
Just-
what are you all waiting for? Get to it!
You know, funny enough, the company told us that that was the last priority. I'm glad
They also
you're
s-
here, and you're definitely higher on my priority list than just saving the ship. But I just figure you should know that.
They also said that saving you guys was optional.
At that, like, she sort of like, she takes a
I feel like
step back and she's like, no,
optional.
I am...
Oh no, I completely made that shit up because she's annoyed me.
Yeah, like, she's like, I am, like, we are... Like, she starts with I am and then stops herself and says, we are definitely a priority. We have, like, plenty of information. Tell them, Doc.
Tell that to the last 75 years.
She motions over to Cooper, and, like, Cooper steps up and he's like, well, yes, we were on an archaeological dig to LV, let me see what the planet they were on.
426.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, but I'm like, they can't just do that. They can't do that to the fucking tie it directly to the thing. I mean, they could, but
LV 1113.
okay.
Yeah, so
Oh,
no,
so it's
not 426. Leet. But we were on a archaeological missions on LV 1113. We had just returned back from our en route to returning to Earth with our findings when some of us had gotten infected with our with some of the spores that we had brought on board with us. It was not contained properly and spread throughout the ship, and one of us succumbed to the effects. In order to prevent this, I concocted a cure, well, not so much a cure, but a antibody, so to say, to protect us from the spores and to prevent us from getting infected. While me and our members here, he gestures to the group, were not able to take the inoculation as of before we put ourselves into cryosleep. Many of our other crew had as well, and were able to prevent themselves from getting infected. If I take you all to the science bay, I could brew up an inoculation real quick, and I could get us all safe from these spores, to at least ensure that we will not have any further incidents and worries about on this ship. Keep it only to two, so to say.
Yeah, you say you gave it to them so they would be safe from things, but
Where are they?
where are they then? We've only encountered 3 other instances of something that could be a person. I've seen motion on the trackers moving definitely too fast to be a person, something that looked like a person but wasn't a person, and a body that had its skull blown apart.
The inoculation was intended to prevent infection from the spores that we had found on LV-1113. These spores, they cause
That's an in-character cough.
Yes, that was in character.
I'm going to. I tilt my head at that. I'm like, are you still? Have you gotten your hydration from hypersleep?
Oh no! When we woke up, there was this whole alarm, the
Yeah, I
explosion.
think they woke up and the ship was exploding. So
I have water
I could-
bottles. I have supply.
Thank you. He takes you hand out the
I'm
water
going to
bottles
s-
and they all
I have
start
fruit
drinking.
snacks and juice boxes.
He starts
really,
drinking.
you all.
Yeah, they did grab that. I remember them talking about it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stand up and just like slink over to the dock and just like whisper in their ear and be like, "Are you able to do like a check on them to see if they're infected at all?"
I think a evaluation is in order.
But yes, as I was saying, the inoculation was to prevent them from being infected by the spores, which spawned the initial creature. I do not know what this other monster you speak of was, but as I said, these spores are highly vitriol and could be of danger to us. So I would suggest we all get over to the med lab, and I can brew up a new set of inoculation for all of us.
Any of you have any weapons on you, like the officers?
the former Marine, the security officer. What is her name again?
They have a rifle.
Yeah, yeah.
They are Valerie Reed.
Yeah, Valerie Reed holds up her rifle, and she's like, all I got's this. Well, after that thing broke loose, we wasted a lot of our ammo, so only got one mag currently. And no
Better than a
offense
lot
to
of
any
people.
no offense to any of you, but I trust this thing in my hands.
Oh no, I was just making sure that you were armed well. I'm not going to take your weapon from you. Are you crazy? I don't want to be shot. I've already had so much happen to me. And speaking of which, I know you're a little, drinking water, but if anybody wants a bit of alcohol, I've also got that.
Valerie will absolutely step up and take a swig.
I will. I'm immediately friends with Valerie.
So Cooper's like, well then, let's thank you so much, Doctor. He says to you, Yukio, for the water. It really focuses things to mind. So, how about
Can
we
I
all get
evaluate him?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and give me a medical aid roll, please.
Medical aid, and I will use my bag to get a +2. Yeah.
You sort of like stick your, like, as he's talking, you sort of like grab him by like the cheeks and like hold his head and like flip on your pen light and begin examining him. He is, for someone who came out of cryo sleep, he is sweating quite a lot.
Yeah, the cough had me suspicious in character for sure.
That's also why I asked. I ain't risking shit.
Yeah. She'd be like, you are not doing well.
Just
We
bit of
should
a
probably
headache.
get you to an examination room.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems like very typical. Whatever, when you wake up from cryo.
This is not typical. This is abnormal for someone coming out of cryo sleep. This could be some kind of long-term sickness from pre-cryo sleep, or I wouldn't know, but this could be an effect of these spores you're talking about.
Tora, what's the longest time people have been in cryosleep for?
They could be up
At
to
this time?
I
don't know.
Yeah, at this period of time, it's hard. I think Ripley would be like the longest. Not that you all would know.
But
who
I don't know
Ripley
if that
is.
was like a publicized thing.
No, absolutely fucking not. Ripley would be. It is not like you can be in cryosleep for a long period of time. It is not advised to be in cryosleep for more than like a decade, and that's for like long hauls. You know?
Well, these guys have been in. That's what I'm saying. Like, these people have been in cryosleep for 75 years, so
Yep.
Yeah.
it could be just from that. I doubt it is, but like, you know.
As they all like, he's like, very well. I suppose we have been in cryosleep for quite some time, and if we are down at the med bay, I could brew up some inoculation.
Is he the only one that seems to be like sweating and just like?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me an
seeming
observation
ill?
check. Go ahead and roll me an observation
The
check.
one time I'm anti-vax.
I'll help with the observation check, because I think Yukio would be
Yeah, no,
looking
of
at
course.
everyone else too to see if anyone else needs observation.
So that would be another one. You can just roll me a d6 if you would like to, Saris.
Okay.
As a help. 6. Oh, 2 successes. So you look
Okay.
over the individuals and give them a once-over. The doctor seems to be the only one sweating currently.
Well, lead the way, of course. I'll say that sort of. I'm giving them like a look as they're like passing, pretty much, just like what's going on.
He nods and he's like,
Is he the only one that looks like that?
he nods and he's like, well. He like begins talking, like, you know, just like doing the science babble and stuff, like explaining.
Blabbering,
he's like,
yeah.
Blabbering. He's like, it's very good to us that you all arrived when you did. I suppose late is better than never. Not that this is any of your fault.
This is the science guy, Daniel Cooper.
Yeah, like, not that you all arriving late is any of your fault, but a unfortunate set of circumstances, as they say. And he's leading forward. As he just does so, Astrea, you feel a tug on your back, and you're pulled to the back of the group by,
The other company person.
yeah, Lori Clayton.
Understandably so.
Mm-hmm.
As you all are, as you pull to the back, Clayton like sort of like pulls you back and says into your ear, "Listen, you and I are both members of the company, right? Higher ups, the ones watching over these people."
Well, I would like to think we are.
In fact, actually, this is probably a point where we would go into whispers.
I'm not cattle.
Anyway, Clayton pulls you to the back, and she says, listen. We all are, we're the company agents here, right? We have an obligation to the company, and in doing so, we are set to bring in, the items, the stuff that they required from us. The research, the data, the everything. The scientist guy, he's got it all wrapped up and stuff in his datas and stuff, and I know he stashed some of the findings that we found. If you can help me convince all of them, get it out of the scientists, or help me find it, I have the keys and access to the company escape pod. It hasn't been released yet. We could go and we could cash in.
Well,
It's only got
sounds
room
like
for
a
two.
fine idea.
It's only got room for two.
Yeah, I suppose. Sounds like a great idea.
Yeah,
And
if they're talking,
first hurdle is finding out where it is.
yeah, of course. We'll get it. We'll get it out of the doctor soon. Don't worry. I'm sure the two of us could convince that old kook something, or to give it up for something, right?
Right, I'm sure there's something he wants.
But yeah, we get the stuff. We make our way to this pod. We release, because I don't know about you, but I don't like my odds against two monsters. So we cut our losses.
Right.
Tell the company we tried our best. So sad. We'll write them a eulogy. But we can cash in on this stuff and get really, really good positions because of it.
Right, we're heading to Earth. That's real fancy.
Yeah.
It would be terrible to pass up something like that. This is like a once in a lifetime kind of thing.
No doubt. I'm glad that another business-minded person has arrived onto the ship.
Right? I'm glad we're on the same page.
She gives you a squeeze on the shoulder as you all follow the group up ahead. All right, I'm gonna move you back.
Okay, cool.
All right, we're back.
Music
I am.
flag.
So, anything else you all would like to talk about? You want to ask any questions of the NPCs as you all are being guided out into the towards the med bay / science lab, which are sort of right next door to each other.
I will say to Valerie and be like, so is your crew also super stuffy, or are they also are they more fun loving like me?
Gotta say, before all the shit hit the fan, there were plenty of fun guys, mostly in the security sector.
I would have loved to hang out there.
Yeah. Our pilot was a bit of a hotshot, too.
Oh, I bet. Probably a better pilot than me. I have crashed my plenty of ships, but I'm less technical in piloting. I'm more technical in making drinks.
She chuckles and is like, hey, first sip of alcohol I've had in apparently 75 years, so gotta say, it tastes good.
You love what I'm brewing under the desk, and now under your desk as well.
She
That
chuckles.
just sounds like a euphemism.
Yeah, right?
And
So
then I wink. And then I wink.
Is the plan for us all to just in this big cluster head down, or just do somebody?
If anyone wants to, if anyone wants to
hold down
split
the
up,
fort?
yeah, if anyone wants to split up, you are more than welcome to. But Cooper is what's, how do I say, very what is the damn word? Incisive on getting
Incentive?
He's insistent on we need to go give ourselves.
Yeah, he's insistent
these
on giving you
injections.
these inoculations to prevent you from getting the spore infectation.
So did you all take this drink that your scientist made?
He said he made it before they went to bed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
no
said
one's happy yet.
he said the 5 the 5 that are currently up and about with you were unable to take it before. Were unable to take it, and then they had jumped into cryo sleep and like set the ship on like autopilot, or like they went into cryo sleep when the ship was set adrift, and they like hit the distress beacon and had hoped that by the time someone found them, the beast would have either died.
The monster would have died.
Yeah, the monster would have either
Yeah.
died due to being in space without food or anything for so long, or whoever found them took care of the situation. Neither happened.
So you jumped in. You made this inoculation. You jumped in cryo. Why didn't you take it before you jumped in cryo if you made it?
Well, I had given it to I had given it to the crew members who had intended to fight off the creature.
Was it not bad for you?
There is a process into creating it, and I had intended for the people underneath me, who worked for me, to be safe first rather than ourselves.
I'm gonna raise an eyebrow when he says beneath me.
Who worked for me. I wished for them to be safe first. So I made the inoculation in batches and gave them to the lower crew members. Eventually, when it came time to give it to ourselves, the creature had killed and damaged the ship beyond repair. We decided to put on the distress beacon and hide ourselves into the cryo bay.
Okay, because that was going to be my next question. Why were you... How did everyone, how did everyone die and you were the ones that managed to make it into cryo?
And as Cyrus is saying this, and I raise a hand like I'm in school and be like, also, how did that guy get shot in the head? Because we saw the guy who had a definite bullet wound through the head.
I mentioned that already. That may not have been these guys.
I'm unsure what had happened. Perhaps the man was about to die. A creature, or perhaps the creature had a hold of him. There could have been a number of reasons why this happened. I could not tell you.
Observation check to see if he's lying?
Yeah, go ahead. As for why we were the ones who lived and managed to make it into the cryo, I am sad to say, due to company policies, our lives were needed to be preserved in order to get the information to the company. And those who worked for us, unfortunately, had to lay down their lives.
I have a question for you, Tora.
Yes.
Since I chose to be the scientist, if I die, if June dies, I would become this guy. Is what?
Yes. That is correct.
Oh God.
That is absolutely correct.
Well, we have to keep him alive, I guess.
There are other characters should June die. Don't worry. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and move the group a bit further down. But yeah, if he is insistent that you all get down to the med bay, if you all wish to peel off, there is no one holding you to anything.
I think Estrella's gonna sort of straggle a little behind and like sort of just like loop her arm with Alana and like just pretending like they're walking buddy buddy. But then whispering into Alana's ear like at the back of the group being like, that rifle that one's holding, that looks awfully dangerous. I think we should be holding it. What do you think? Jet? Talking to Alana?
Yeah.
You're
Alana
being
here?
interacted with directly?
Yes, I'm so sorry.
So my characters like put their arm on yours, and it's just like they're sort of being like, that weapon that one officer's holding, that looks really dangerous. Like,
You
I would feel a lot safer if we were holding it. Don't you think?
You don't say. I'm pondering that idea as like if it's even a good option, but like I have like proficiency in like heavy armory, so kind of wanted to.
I have a proficiency in range combat, but I'm also like, I'm kind of like walking and like laying my head on this person's arm, whether they like it or not.
How do you think we should go about getting it, since it's such a great idea?
Well, I just really don't trust this man who thinks he's in charge, and if he becomes a problem, I think that officer becomes a problem. So, could either talk her into giving it to us since they're so groggy and tired. Maybe the dear doctor can help us.
Hmm.
You know,
You think we get her in on this too? I don't even trust our doctor most of the time.
we can trust her for now.
Hmm. I'll follow your lead then.
Just don't let her jab you with anything.
Already way
I'm-
ahead of you.
I am not going to walk into the med bay. I'm going to stay outside the med bay.
Okay. So Cooper lays down as he says, "All right, doctor, go ahead and give your examination, and then I will be able to." I believe I had a brew of perhaps 1 or 2 left in the science bay. If any of you all wish to go ahead and do that first.
Oh, he keeps calling it a brew.
I have 1 or 2 inoculations left that unfortunately we were unable to inject ourselves with. If you all wish to go ahead and go and do that, then by all means, I should be able to make some more before long.
Who has the weapon?
I
I
think
have a weapon.
Valerie has a weapon.
Oh, okay. Valerie, the person I've been
Okay.
talking to,
Valerie,
and buddy
the
with.
doctor does. I do,
The doc-
and
And I-
the pilot has a big nail gun.
We're talking
the
about like
doctor. Yeah, the
I feel
doctor.
like
Like your guys' doctor.
I feel like our compatriots should have the first brew. Like it's just polite. You said your name was Valerie. Why don't I hold that weapon for you while you get that sorted?
Yeah, no.
You seem really tired.
No.
I'm gonna give it a look. I'm gonna give a look over to Australia. Like, what the hell are they doing?
I'm not gonna give you this. Since you're such a, you're a vital piece of the
Philanthropist.
you're a vital philanthropist. You're a vital piece of the company, as you and Clayton have no doubt said a couple of times. So why don't you two go help yourselves to the vaccine, and keep yourself
I have a
safe.
full suit, sweetheart. You're out here weathering the elements.
I gotta sneak his gun off of him.
You can. It's a her.
Her.
Yeah. And you
I
can.
don't know if that's gonna happen.
You can certainly try, or if you wish to, you can try and roll a manipulation, but it's going to require quite a lot of successes.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you just.
Like,
If anything,
how are
I'm
we
gonna say straight up. You just
don't
met
know
this
what
woman.
it is.
Why do you expect her to give you her gun?
Yeah, I don't think this is this part we're gonna get it just yet. I'm gonna wait for a scenario for me to be easier for me to take it.
We're also
I was
not
just trying
evil.
to be courteous.
Also,
Speak for yourself.
Yukio, go ahead and give me a medical aid roll as you begin examining Dr. Cooper.
Okay.
I'll step into this room with the doctor, I guess. Since no one else wants to be in here, I'll just observe.
So many dice.
So many. 2 successes. Wonderful. You begin you get him down into the sort of like auto dock, and you begin doing all the scans begin happening, and you start typing away at the computer. You start asking the normal questions how do you feel? Can you cough? Can you turn your head? That kind
Was
of
last
thing.
against sex? Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Are you
So,
sexually
about
active?
76 years ago.
Yeah.
Classic military questions. Have you ever had sex with someone of the same gender?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You start giving him all the rundown, and as he's talking, there it is. Let me change the music real quick.
Oh no.
And let me find the readout.
Spooky.
He has multiple eggs in his stomach.
He's actually been oviposited by a giant wasp.
He
It's
begins,
not aliens, he just has COVID.
He begins-
That's
he be-
spooky.
Yeah,
COVID.
that's the scary thing.
he begins talking, and he's like, and you're like, do you feel any discomfort? And he's like, he's coughing, drinking more of the water that you gave him. He's like, I suppose I have a bit of a headache. And as he talks, you turn and notice blood seeps out of Cooper's nose and ears. Bloody eyes
Ay,
roll
ay.
over while the scientist convulses and writhes on the bed. As you and the crew rush to hold the man down, you notice the Cronus
Doctor,
crew
what
back
the hell
away
is happening?
instead. Busy trying to help the convulsing scientist, you don't stop to ask them why. In the depths of a seizure now, Cooper flails about at everything and everyone. With a sickening pop and a bloody slash and a bloody splash, his eyeball launches from his face and smacks against Harris's face before bouncing off and rolling underneath underneath one of the medical bays. This time you pause, trying to process exactly what you are seeing. A slender, gore-covered arm pushes its way out of Cooper's empty eye socket, reaches around and tugs at its distended mouth as a spindly white figure yanks his teeth back. Cooper does not scream. It's clear that he doesn't have his own head anymore. Something else is, and it wants out. Flesh tears and tendon snaps as a thing inside his splintering skull pulls his face open right at the jawline. Finally, a thick gurgling sound wells up inside Cooper as his head is ripped from his body, his neck gushing as whatever was inside him plops to the floor in a burst of blood. Kill it now! Someone yells. The translucent white thing on the floor sloughs off its placenta, struggling to stand on all four wobbly fawn-like legs, shaking brain matter from its spiky hide. The bloodburster turns its bulbous, eyeless head towards you and crouches. So we're gonna go ahead and pass out some initiative tokens real quick.
I look over to everybody else in the crew. It's like, so does this happen often?
I imagine Yukio and Steph's character just completely covered in viscera at this point, like just blood splatter.
So we're gonna go ahead and
that's
pass
so
out.
fun.
We're gonna go ahead and pass out cards to everyone.
Also, Tora, it's Saris, not Harris.
Saris,
Yeah.
my bad. I've been saying Harris this whole fucking time. I'm so sorry.
You've said it a few times, and I've been meaning to correct you, but
I didn't want to make it. I didn't want to correct you. I was just like,
candidate.
So fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Minds on his stream.
This whole game is been a
It's okay.
mess of my brain and of the computer. I'm so sorry.
it's fine.
All right, but yes, let's go ahead and hash out initiative cards.
I'm not in the
real
room
quick.
this time, so I won't be destroyed this time.
All right, so let me go.
No
ahead
promises
and
to
get those
guy.
cards out.
I think I look back at Stern and like, do you still want our weapon, or do you think we should leave the weapon in the hands of the person who actually fucking is good with it?
Deal
Don't
one
sass me.
to all players.
I'm sassing you right now.
Oh no, my character's like, don't sass me. I was just trying to make sure we don't get whatever that is. Okay, vaccination, whoopee doo.
Well, they didn't actually have the vaccination, so
Tobe.
Yeah, that's the Moderna right there.
I think I want that vaccination now.
The fuck?
he said he didn't get it though.
Yeah, he said he didn't.
Yeah,
get it.
he didn't get it, so I
Oh,
think
that's the
I
Johnson
wanted.
and Johnson.
All
Yeah,
right.
that's the
So that
fucking
doesn't happen to
Bill
me.
Gates
Well,
microchip
there's
activating.
three-
Let me double check what the
vaccinations
blood
now.
burster's speed is. It has a speed of 3, so it gets 3 actions. This.
Oh,
that.
I rolled
Nice.
so badly.
How do I do
Remember,
this?
if you click on the card, and it will pull up a bigger screen of it, and that number on the bigger card is what you'll have.
All right, so yeah, everyone tell me what number. So everyone type your number out in chat, please, and I'll get the turn order going.
Okay, I didn't get a bigger card, but the little cards is a number.
Where would we have gotten this card?
It's on the left side after clicking on on the thing above your picture. Click on that, and then it shows you your card, and you click on that card on the left side, and it pops it up as the big number.
Yeah.
I need a full
Okay.
screen.
I can
then.
technically click on Tora, and I can see that they have 3 cards, but I can't do anything with them. And that little window is where the number is. So
All right, I think I know what my number is.
So the rest of the crew is still currently. The rest of the Chronos crew are currently going through their hypersleep.
I think I'm
wake
going
up,
last.
So they're not going to be any help in this moment. June is a 10. Oh, a 9.
Really? I'm a 10? 9.
You're a 10 in looks.
Yeah, exactly. 100%. The boobs are really doing it.
I don't remember if the numbers go top to
you.
bottom. So
Estrella, Lana. Nice. I
For the folks at home, I'm a hot redhead in a jumpsuit that's pulled all the way down.
There should be a prompt letting me steal your card. Go ahead and say yes.
Oh, let it go. Let it go.
Yeah, I can see this way. I can see your number. Oh, hey, look, Alana's 1.
Hot damn.
Damn.
Estrella 7, Yukio 8, Saris 6, Junebug 9. Descending
I
order.
suppose
Actually, no, it's ascending order. There we go.
Alma.
A llama.
A llama.
A llama. There is a llama on board.
All right, hide. All right, so Alana, you are up first. So you currently have 2 actions. You have a quick action and a slow action. There should be. Let me go ahead and show that off. I can reveal the handout to you real quick so you can see what it does.
Yeah, there should be. We all have access to it in the compendiums thing. It's the only thing under all the stuff.
Yeah.
Actions and
compendium.
initiative.
Yeah, actions and initiative.
And then if you scroll down, it shows slow actions on a table and then fast actions. And those are just kind of, well, those are, I guess, them. That's not just
A
examples.
slow
of them.
action and a fast action is what I get.
Yeah, you get.
Yeah, you
no,
get one of each or 2 fast actions.
Yeah, what Seth said. Either one of each or 2 fasts. So you can move through a door as a fast action and then maybe make an attack as a slow action. So, you see that whole event happen as this the spindly white creature growls on the ground and looks up at you all.
All right, I think I'm gonna do a slow action and give the captain next to us has the gun, correct?
There's the security officer next to
security
you.
officer next to you has a gun.
Gotcha. I'm gonna give the order for one of them to give me a gun.
You have like your blowtorch if you so desire to use that as a weapon. But if you want to try and give them an order as a gun, you can go ahead and roll me a manipulation real quick.
A manipulation?
Yeah. Or let me look at your rolls real quick. Yeah, manipulation.
All right, manipulation.
No successes. So you see the one individual with a gun shakes their head. No.
Let me push again.
You want to
Can I
push?
push?
Yeah, you can push.
Yeah, I'm gonna push.
You can push once. Oh,
I basically got up in their face like, our doctor, our best chance of survival is in there. So if you don't give me your fucking gun, we are all gonna die here.
So you did roll a 1 in a panic. So go ahead and roll me 2d6 and see if you can roll
2d6.
a keep it together. If you can keep it together, you might be able to get it out of them.
2d6.
There should be a 2d6 at the top of your character sheet. 7.
That
I
works
don't
too.
believe that is a character. I don't know if that's keeping it together, but let's find out, shall we? Let's find out together. Where's the panic? There it is. 7. You are unable to convince them, sad to say, as you like walk up to them and you yelling and all your panic, all this like stress pulsing through you causes you to like start twitching. This twitch gives a +1 to stress to all of the PCs near you. So everyone in this room, you,
Okay.
Estrella, and June, and all the NPCs all get +1 stress
God
Wait,
damn. All right.
inside the room? Or
Thanks,
In the
Alana.
hallway.
in short range, so
Well,
in the hallway.
I should have trusted my
Screaming to
order.
get-
This is insane. All right, I'm gonna run then as my fast action.
Okay, so that was just so you can enter into here as a fast action. Some people won't do exactly what you say, Jet. It's how it.
I'm super stressed now.
Crazy.
I will need that doctor's action of
Alright.
unstressing us after this.
And then I'll go ahead and use the blowtorch then.
You have used.
So
you've used your slow
You
action to
use
try and
both your
command.
actions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So
All right,
it's all good.
I can take damage, so I'll go ahead and just like enter the room in a run.
Yeah. So you try and convince like you get up in you get up in
Valerie.
Reed's yeah, you get up in Valerie Reed's face, like you trying like grabbing their gun, trying to like wrench it from them as you're gonna go in there and fight, and then she's like, no, get the fuck off me, this is mine, she says, like, and she like points it out, she almost points it at you, and you're like, fuck it, whatever, and you run deep inside. However, like as you do so, all this panic, all this adrenaline is like pumping through your chest, and your hand is shaking as you run through, causing everyone around you to get 1 stress. And it's now the Bloodburster's turn, and we're going to see what it does.
Thank God I wasn't in that room.
Okay.
I wish I wasn't in that room. I'm at 3 stress now. I'm fucking super stressed.
What is
Hey, at least you have
that?
better chances of success.
All right.
I also have a better chance of failing.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
A chance of
So
catastrophic failure.
There's 3 of you, so I'm gonna roll a d6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is a 1. So onto you, Saris. The creature
Yeah.
jumps up onto you and it slams its arms on your shoulders and like gets right up in your face and hisses. It like lets off this terrifying hiss right into your face. I need you to immediately make a panic roll. That is a 5.
That's
you
fine.
keep it
Hello?
together, I believe. Let me double check. But I believe a 5 is keep it together. Yeah, you keep it together. So you keep it together, and this creature, and you're able to like knock the creature off. It gets a second turn.
Right afterwards, which is super nice.
Yeah. What is this? Okay, so, is there any air ducts nearby? There is! The creature,
Oh god.
the creature hisses as, it scutters away and uses its escape action and immediately jumps into one of the air ducts and scutters away
fuck.
out of view. So, you all, are out of combat. It
I
hissed
think-
in your face and then scuttered into the air ducts.
I think June collapses to their knees and is like overventilating and hyperventilating and is like, I can't fucking do this.
I'm sorry, the Danganronpa X over the dead body is killing me.
So, there is. So it's often.
I don't think I'm becoming a scientist anymore.
You hear that? You pull up your your motion tracker, Yukio, and you see that ping of the creature in the air ducts, just like sort of above you. Ping, 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 and then gone. Out of range, basically.
She'd set the motion tracker down and like slowly take off her glasses, which are just caked in blood.
Mm-hmm.
Just to like give it's almost like this just raccoon mask of just like non-viscera over her eyes.
Wait, wouldn't it be like, wouldn't it have gone onto your suit rather than onto you?
What do you mean?
I think
we all
have we
wearing
not like
spacesuits? Yeah.
de-helmeted once we started interacting with people?
I was saying, I thought
Oh,
we de-helmeted.
I never did. I just kept mine on.
Yeah, the moment
Yeah,
that, like,
the humanizing factor of removing my helmet when I was introducing them was yeah.
Yeah. But like as
I
that
went on
hap-
because I don't want to take more damage.
as that
Yeah, you didn't
happened,
care.
you hear the crew behind you like sort of like freaking out. They're like, Jesus fucking Christ! He was infected. What the fuck? That's like Valerie like pacing back and forth as like.
So I take
like,
it that's what that vaccine was for.
Flynn like steps up, like trying to calm Valerie down. As he pushes his his hands onto her her shoulders. He's like, yeah, it was, whatever it was that, like whatever we found down there, whatever like spores or whatever the fuck the scientist said it was, it infected one of us. That thing crawled out of them as well and began terrorizing the ship. The Cooper said that he had made something to stop it, and like he said, people started trying to fight off the creature, but it's too strong, too fast, and now there's fucking 2 of them.
I can't do this. I can't do this. I don't want to do this. I want to go home.
Listen, I need you to calm down.
Estrella gives Bug like a little slap, and it's like, if you don't buckle up, we're not going home.
I think I look up to Estrella with tears in my eyes, just like I've got 3 stress as a character, so like I think even with you saying that, it's just like nothing. It's not even registering to them.
All right.
Doctor Flint, Liam, do you know what he was working on that might stop that from happening to any of us?
I don't know. I am a I'm a doctor, not a scientist, but I could maybe figure it out. There is also, he like snaps his fingers. There's also the Ava unit.
Yeah, the alien.
Yeah, the Ava.
Yeah,
Ava 6, the android that's on the ship.
is the name Sinji?
Ava 6, the android on the ship. It was the doctor's assistant to a degree. She helped develop this strain or whatever. They might be able to help us. I just don't know where they are or if they're even still operational after all this fucking time.
Is there like a one of those like chemical shower kind of things, or like that, like just a sink even?
Yeah, in the next room over there, I'd say there'd be. Actually, no, the next room has an auto dock. But yeah, I'd say there's a chemical shower in here that you could probably take.
Yeah, like those ones where it's like emergency shower. That emergency shower. So you're supposed to.
Oh yeah, like the one where the one where it sprays your eyes and stuff. Yeah, that kind of stuff. Yeah. I would say
They
that.
usually have the overhead shower thing.
Yeah.
I'd say Yuki would just go stand under one of those and get the blood off of her.
Yeah, I'll follow suit. Wash my face off at the very least.
There's like the doc said there should be 2 left. He sort of looks around and says,
Sprayer's already looking for one of those things.
It's in the med bay. It's in the med bay. Not the med bay, the science bay. The science bay. That's right next door. He's like, I could work it out. Maybe he sort of like looks around. One of us could. I don't know who. I'm not in charge of who should take it first. But if anyone wants to like maybe fight off the creature or kill it before it gets to us, if you want to expose yourself to more of the ship, I'd say maybe that would be prudent.
Funny, I could have done that 2 seconds ago, and I stare like daggers at everybody else in the other room.
At that Valerie says like, listen, he's like, I'm not giving this up. I value my life, and
Well, shoot something with it then.
she like takes a water bottle and like downs it, and it's like, I'm sorry if I just fucking woke up after 75 years. I tell you what, fine, I'll take one of the fucking vaccines.
I had a lick of sense. I had a lick of sense. Wow.
We probably shouldn't use both of them so we can see maybe how it's made.
She nods like, I'll take one of them, and I'll go fight off this creature. If that make you fucking happy, since I have the gun. She like motions to Flynn's like, come on, Doc, let's go fucking do this shit. And they begin walking off towards the side bay.
I'm gonna follow them.
Yeah, to the side bay then.
Estrella's gonna pick up Bug and just drag her along. Come on, babe, let's go.
I don't want to yell at you, I'm sorry.
No, look, there are 2 choices. You either be anxious or you be angry. These 2 exist in the same plane. I would rather you be furious and stay alive.
Why can't we just like be happy instead of being angry at people?
Is a little dude just burst out of the nerd dude? What do you mean?
Yeah,
Well,
I think we're all heated right now.
If I find some morphine, I will give it to you, and then you can be trigger happy.
Alright, so there's 2 science labs. There's 1 and science lab 2. They go into science lab 1.
Let's go. I guess look at where are we? Yeah.
They are very much to our right.
So
I have a
they
look
yeah.
in the science hub too.
Yeah, sure.
And open does the door have like a porthole or no?
It does. I would say it does have like a little porthole that you could look into and maybe like.
Hey, observation just to see what's.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't
want
want to accidentally.
I'm gonna tap on Yukio's shoulder as they're doing
If there's those
this.
spores, don't spread them.
Right.
Roll like looking into it. You don't see any creatures or anything from the moment, but you do see a lot of capsules and stuff. Like you don't know what they're for, but you see a lot of science equipment, but no creatures as far as you can tell. Watching in, you see Flynn like pull out like what looks to be like this like rather gnarly, big-looking syringe filled with like this black liquid, and he shakes it up, like because it looks kind of like you ever see like unemulsified mayo.
Yeah, it's settled. Yeah.
He sort of like shakes it up and re-emulsifies it,
Separated.
and he's like, "All right, He walks up to Valerie. He's like, "Here you go." He slams it into like her neck vein and pushes it in, and you watch as like
damn.
her veins turn like a sickly looking black before going back to normal. And she like picks up her gun and says like, "All right." And she
That's
pulls
not
out,
a
like,
healthy look.
Yeah. But like, you know,
Did your scientist ever say what happened after like? Did no one ever get the chance to use that vaccine?
plenty of my security crew got to use it. They I can tell you that they probably did. They most certainly had exposure to whatever these spores the doc mentioned. Oh, thank you for following. They definitely had exposure to whatever these spores the doc mentioned. But and they seem to be able to, like, I guess you could say, as far as they were concerned, I never saw any of those little fucking creeps pop out of them. So whatever this is, it works. She pulls out like a hand mic and she says, "You got one?"
To me?
Yeah.
No.
Any of your crew got one?
They were in short supply. Our pilot does.
Okay. And she like shows you the channel she's on, the transmission number. You know, the fuck. What's the what's that term? Anyway, I was gonna make a military reference, but I don't fuck with the radios. That's the. She shows you like what channel she's on, and she's like,
Yeah.
like, give that to your pilot. I'm gonna go looking around. Setcom, yeah, I want to go. She shows you the setcom she's on, and she's like, I'm gonna go looking for him. And whatever.
Alone?
Yeah. Besides, like I said, I got the gun, and your little fucking mechanic friend there seems all jazzed up. If she wants to come along and maybe fucking fight off whatever these beasties are, she's more than welcome.
Yeah, if she acts out like that, trying to rip the gun out of your hand, might not be the best to have just the two of you.
Yeah.
Rather not wrestle over that.
I'll see about whatever this like beastie was you said that was down in Deck C. I'll start there.
Well, let's see if we can maybe rouse up a posse, so to speak.
She nods. So, in that time,
Y'all can do your thing in the other stuff.
Yeah. Flashing back, cutting scenes. You all enter in the science bay.
The science bay is looking very Arkham Knight.
Science. What are in these water things?
You see
These giant tanks.
these giant tanks. Let me go ahead and pull that up for you and tell you what is in here.
Acid.
Acid.
Battery acid. They're batteries, guys.
You see inside them, two of them. You see two of the little like blood bursters that you saw crawl out of Cooper. You see two dead ones floating in the solution, here and here. You see two more of them filled with like these sort of like black sort of like fungus sacs floating as well. And you see a strange dead multi-legged creature with like a long tail as well floating in the last one.
Does they have like terminals or anything on them? It says
You
anything,
see like little like tags posted on them, like specimen 1, specimen 2, 3, 4, 5. You see what looks to be magnetic data tapes, like sort of like put next to them that you would like need to like put into like a computer to read off the information on them.
Mm-hmm.
As we're looking across, I assume we see this person over here.
Yeah. You see a figure sort of slumped over in the back.
Okay, now let's put this person we saw slumped over. Don't
Yeah,
approach too
maybe
quickly
don't get
because
Oh yeah, definitely like the trauma of that, like gun drawn.
I will also have my gun drawn, but I'm not going to be this close this time.
As you approach, you see a sort of like hunched over figure and like a splattering of like white synthetic fluid onto the ground. A synthetic humanoid lays slumped over you, damaged in like their sort of like chest region. You don't know if they're able to be put back together, but a proper Comtech or heavy Comtech. No, it's heavy machinery.
I guess it's my turn.
A Comtech or heavy machinery roll will be capable of fixing them. Comtech will turn them back on. Heavy machinery will fix them.
I guess, should I turn them back on and then we can decide if we want to fix them?
That
Sure.
sounds prudent.
I will hesitantly. I mean, this can't be infected. So, anybody want to give me a hand?
I feel like I know something about like synthetic humans.
Okay, I'll have it a +1. My trembling hands.
Yeah, Estrella doesn't want to leave you alone in case you just go
Yo!
crazy.
Hey, nice.
4 successes.
4 successes. It's easy. You go in, like you sort of like if any of you've seen Romulus yet, you pull out the like sort of like you get like a little key out and you like turn it into like her like little reboot section, and then all of a sudden like her body spasms, freaking you all out, and then like she like sits up. And like over the course of a few minutes, she comes back to booting, and she says, and like you watch as her eyes flicker on, and she turns to you and says, "Hello, I am Ava 6. How may I be of service to you?"
Hello, Ava 6. I am Junebug. Do you know the strain in which the antibody was made?
Let me see.
Or do you know where the scientist's files might have been kept so that we can
Dr. Cooper's
see
file.
if we can find the antidote?
Some of Dr. Cooper's files can be found here and within Science Bay 1. As for the inoculation you speak of, Dr. Cooper said that they had used some of the material found in order to create a strain to resist the spores. If need be, I could perhaps run a full diagnostic of a vial if provided.
What
We
happened?
should have one vial left.
There is one vial, yes.
The reason she's speaking so robotic is because she's got like this whole gash in front of her, and there's like little stutters in her voice as she talks.
I'm going to motion over to the tanks and be like, how did you get these specimens?
During the ship's mission to LV-1116, we had conducted a archaeological dig and had managed to be able to find a majority of specimens 1 and 2. We'll say 1 and 2 are the egg sacs. Specimens 3 and 4 were retrieved after the untimely demises of members of the crew due to exposure to the specimens 1 and 2. As for specimen 0, that was provided to the Cronus by the company as a reference on what the crew should be looking for.
The company. Alana, I can't really stand these breaks in our friend here. Do you mind trying to fix them? I know Jess muted, but Dad.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Can you try and fix our friend here?
Yeah, I was saying that just now. I was like, oh, can I fix this stuttering robot?
Yeah, you can go ahead and roll me a heavy machinery.
Yeah, let me take a look.
Six, nice. Oh, like 3 successes, nice. You are able to finish. You are able to patch up the Ava synthetic unit up into operational order. She gets up and says, "Thank you." Now it's talking in a much more like normal manner. almost as if you could tell. Like, if you did not know, you would not realize that she was a synthetic at all. Thank you very much. As I've said before, if given a vial or a sample of the inoculation made by Dr. Cooper, I could give you a full analysis to them.
Do you synthetics have feelings?
No.
Okay, well, I'm now
Well,
just,
It's hard
You
to
did not play Detroit Become Human. I see.
Detroit it's hard to say. Some people say they do. Some people say they don't. It's it's up to interpretation. What is a soul?
I think
You
because
watch Romulus?
June's a big softie, so they see everybody equally. I think they all just like put a hand on Ava's shoulder and be like, "I'm sorry to say this, but the Dr. Cooper you're speaking of have just recently passed
Oh,
from having one of those giant creatures crawl out of his mouth. It was pretty horrifying."
I am sorry to hear that. The doctor did good work. I will make an attempt to carry it on if need be. However, my primary directive is to ensure the safety of all aboard the Cronus.
Does that include the creepy monsters?
Negative.
Okay, good. Because you said all, so I wasn't exactly 100% certain, but then
All right,
I had to quickly check.
it is about now that you all have had finished the inoculation in
The other science lab.
the other science lab, so you all would arrive around this time. So take a small break while I deliver. I'm going to take a drink, stretch my legs. Everyone can do the same, and I'm also going to deliver the Act 2.
Bathroom break.
Yeah, I'm going to deliver the Act 2 objectives now. So you have a singular story point.
Are we all back? I don't know.
Should we share our objectives or keep them a secret?
No, those are secret.
No, they're secret
Those are
Those are secret.
That's a
Yeah.
secret. That's why it was. Yeah.
If you
I
wish
love
to,
how
know
Jed is like, let's share our
if you
objectives.
wish to roleplay as if you are very blasé about your objective and you don't feel like you need to hide it, by all
I don't
means.
feel like I need to. I don't. June has zero reason to hide their objective. It's why immediately, right now, I'm going to turn over to Ava and be like, "Hey, do you have anything that calms nerves, perhaps?"
There is a ship minibar, due north. Should you need something more, there is nape relief and medical and medical stimulants located within the med bay.
The med bay with all of the blood and gore and stuff.
Yuki would put a hand on June and be like, I have doses of nape relief, and I'd be more than happy.
Can I have one, please?
Yes, of course. I had no idea you were struggling so hard.
I have gone through some stuff.
You should tell me. I am here to take care of everybody.
I am not, as you say, very used to seeing people explode. I am not used to having to fly a ship away from another exploding ship. I am normally the one inside the exploding ship.
She'd already be putting like the little rubber band around June's arm.
Yeah, I think
like yapping about all their trauma. Like, yes, you've been very brave.
It's like I do not normally save other people's lives. I just need to save my own.
Make
And
a
this
fist.
is
Okay, yep, make a fist. Thank you.
this is just a lot, you know.
It is, yeah. And she's already putting the needle in.
Yeah. So nape relief will
And
bring your
that-
stress all the way down to 0.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Be in mind, should you take another dose of this stuff while in this act, you will
die.
You could overdose. You could overdose.
Okay.
However, you have also already taken a dose this mission, I believe.
I took one.
Oh, you
No,
took
that was
one.
Seth.
That was Seth. Okay,
No,
okay.
no.
I knew
Yeah.
someone.
I did
I
not.
knew someone.
I'm keeping track.
Yeah, fair enough. My bad. I knew someone had taken it. I didn't know if it was you or not.
So
But so
I
you're.
knew that the doc had any of this stuff, and that's my objective completed. Hell yeah!
Yeah, get high as fuck.
It's kind of like an
Last note.
ongoing. It's kind of an ongoing thing, but yeah. Not so much like you can find as much as you can, and
And just like if I get stressed again, I can just fucking
But
pour
yeah,
away my
your,
troubles.
your stress is brought down to 0. Should you take any
I was
more
at-
within this act, you could overdose.
I was at a hot 3, so of stress.
So yeah, So take a.
That's a big bar.
Because
was
when
that?
a new act, you get like an action to reduce our stress. Is that
There,
what I
yeah.
heard?
You can use your key item once per act to reduce your stress by 1.
Okay, I reduce my stress by 1.
That's what I did at the
Y'all
very
could
beginning of the
also-
session today.
Calm everyone down before I offer to take people.
Yeah. Dolph could
like
do their
calming
character
presence.
action. Hmm.
Yeah. The
Sure.
so far most busted thing.
Yeah. I definitely like. I think I imagine just me hitting June with the Napier leaf being very reassuring. As
Yeah.
also just kind of like part of the calming presence.
Yeah. So yeah, sure. You can definitely use your calming presence in this moment to bring everyone's stress down by 1.
Can I go down to -1, please?
No.
No.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I've
not
become
even-
so calm that I lose intelligence.
Yeah.
Can I start looking over the medical files?
Yeah,
once
no,
I'm
of
done
course.
with
Yeah,
June?
the logs here, like the little data discs here.
Yeah, is there how much like how large is one of those data discs?
A
Like,
data
is that
disc is like
reasonably
about
carryable?
they're about the size. So like data discs are they're tapes. They're on like magnetic tape. So they're kind of
Like a VHS tape?
yeah. They're all like about like VHS size.
VHS sized. Okay.
Yeah, but there is a computer that you can plug them into and have like a readout given to you.
Yeah, I'd like to do that. That
Yeah.
way I could at least just like glean the most important pieces and not carry everything.
Yeah, sure. Sounds good. So
this
you
is
can
part of the. This is what we need. This is what we need to get out with.
Yeah. So you can like you walk over to like one of them and you pop it off and you like go over to a computer and you like pop the magnetic disc in, the magnetic tape in, and you watch as like the text starts like spewing out, and it's like specimen 001 yada 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 bursted like emerged from crew member name of some individual who is dead now, so they're not important. Bursted from their spine, or like bursted from their lower back region after X amount of hours of exposure to specimen 00. Actually, no, the blood bursters would be specimen 003. The fungus would be specimen 001. But yeah, you plug that in, and like so, Saris, you may talk to the group as you watch as like Yukio is currently like observing and like reading through the data to avoid me having to come up with technical jargon.
Yeah, so we of course walk in, calming presence stuff, see what's going on. I'm gonna offer so of course we've got things on this ship. There's something small, something big, and something like one of us. I offer, what's her name again?
Valerie.
Valerie here wants to take some. Yeah, Valerie wants to take some of us out to go maybe try and kill these things before they can kind of find us. And I think at least we should start with trying to kill that small one. But I want to know if anyone wants to tag along for that volunteer operation. I do need, sort of by request, I'd like that motion tracker with us if we're going to go wandering around the ship.
Of course.
Okay.
Okay, so you can add the motion tracker to
But,
your hands at weight of 1.
Looking for volunteers before we get a few of us. Yeah. I don't remember the type of motion tracker, but I just wrote it down. Motion tracker.
Yeah, motion tracker.
Yeah, it's a motion tracker.
It's there are two types of motion tracker. There's the one with the weight on them, and there's the one where you can like, if you ever seen a heartbeat sensor on like a Call of Duty game, that's like the other model.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
have like the big one that you have to carry.
Are you taking the motion tracker with you, or are you taking Doc, who has the motion tracker?
Well, we're taking the motion tracker. I was thinking if Yukio wants to stay here with their doctor and maybe that android looking thing and try to synthesize some of that cure. Or see what it is at least.
I will stay here with them and protect them. if you guys are going off to kill these things.
The offer's extended to their crew as well, so.
What's his name? Albert John says like, I guess as an officer here, I should help you all out. He sort of like steps up and stands next to Saris. Is like, I agree with Saris here, and I could assist if necessary. However, I don't have any weapons. I could carry your motion tracker for you and keep an eye out. At
Sure.
that, like Clayton's is like, I think I'll stay here with the professionals, as there really isn't a lot that I can do to assist you all in fighting whatever monsters down there.
Yeah, same. I'll try and find as much information on these computers as I can while you guys are down there. See if maybe they have a weakness.
I mean, clearly they do have a weakness because there's a bunch of them in these jars.
Oh, excuse me.
Exactly. Maybe there's some information in these tapes that we can find out.
I totally have a weakness. It's all good. We'll be chill.
Oh no, it's another one.
Cool and chill. It's okay. Don't worry, Straya. I think you should have a tap of this. It feels amazing. No, I'm gonna go to the med bay and I'm gonna see if we have any more any like stuff, there. And then I'll be right
Drugs.
back. Anything that could help,
I guess before we leave, I'll ask their doctor, since he knows what's in his, supplies and stuff. Is there any, like, I don't know, like, combat stims or anything that they've got? Or just, like, stimulants and things that might help us if something happens?
He shakes his head. No, I have some Nape Relief to take the edge off of things. Some Never Sleep for those long hours in the office. But and some typical drugs,
We're not there
alcohol, that kind of stuff.
Alcohol? I'm very proficient in that. I mean,
the rubbing kind.
Different kind of alcohol.
I mean that still
alcohol.
works.
But oh jeez. But yeah, he's like, that's about it. I'm not quite sure how much Nape Relief is viable and still usable in its expiration date. If you want to go raid the stores, if you want to go back into
That's
that
fair.
area.
Well, we have to head back that way anyways.
Hey, how about this? I'll join your group until we hit that bit, and I'll come back here with the supplies.
If you'd like
You
to.
might find some more. If there's nothing left in the med bay, there might be some more long storage on the deck below.
I do not want to go down there by myself. I want to, I am going to stay here with this group and protect this group. But if I can help find any meds or anything that will help the group, then I will. I don't need anything right now, but future and all that.
Nods. Okay, so Reed, John's.
So who's
Bug,
leaving? Yeah.
And Saris will be leaving. Alana,
I'll be coming back, though.
Are you joining the group to go kill the monster?
Yeah, I'll go.
Okay.
Hey, the best with heavy machinery.
Yeah,
So if we find a good gun.
I'd like to say I'm only going to the med bay and then I'm immediately coming back.
Okay.
Heavy machinery is like
That's like the big
machines, it's not
doors and
guns.
things.
Yeah.
I know, but like if we find any particular...
They're big and strong, and they got big
Years.
muscles.
Mhm.
They can punch people.
I'm good. I'm good with guns. I just don't have a good gun right now.
Yeah. So, yeah. Okay. So, we'll start off with the group walking away. When we'll
How far?
pitch back
The
to
med bay's like
science
right
team.
next to us right now.
Yeah, it's just down the hall.
Yeah, the med base
Okay,
is down the
I'm
hall.
I'm only heading to the med bay and then coming back after I get the bits of supplies. If that makes sense.
Yeah, okay, if you want, that's okay. But yeah, we'll stick with the group for now. Valerie walks up to and opens up the door to the downstairs, and she says like, "Well, we know where one is. And from how you describe that other monster, I don't think there's going to be a big chance of him,
What, getting out?
just operating the elevator and stuff. So if we can take out one problem and bring us from 3 to 2, that'll be a good help. So I suppose we'll start with.
Well, should we start with the small one that we just saw?
If we have any
Might be
idea,
easier.
I mean, if we have any idea where it might be, if it's in the vents, it could be anywhere by now.
Could you guys just say right there, like nip into the med bay, in case you hear my blood curdling scream or anything?
No problem. No problem, short stuff.
I'm gonna go into the med bay and
yeah,
scour for stuff.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me an observation check. But yeah, she's like, I'm down to go look for the creature, but we have no idea where it could be, and that little fucker was fast. Let me look through what's in the med lab and tell you what you find.
2 successes, that's the most successes I've done, and apart from the one I did earlier. It really is insane how little I roll when you realize I'm not stressed, so I don't actually have extra dice.
Listen, I'm right there with you. The only person that every time I see roll, it's just like, what the hell is dull? I was like, holy shit.
You look through the. I need to roll some dice. You look through everything, and you find some medkits and surgical instruments, and you find 2 doses of Naper Leaf, 5 doses of Never Sleep, and 4 doses of hydration. You also find several in the areas, like several vials of this sort of floating sort of black things, sort of just floating in there's these special vials that keep things in sort of a vacuum, and you see these little black dots floating in these vials. Also, as you
do I
go ahead?
Know what those are? I mean, I have no medical knowledge, but
It's just in a little glass ampule, so
yeah, they're in little glass ampule. They look to be floating little black spots. I mean,
well,
if you keep in mind what you've been told in terms of conversation, I feel like you would know in the general
the spores.
Yeah, in the general ballpark of what those are. And
I will not grab those, but I'll grab everything else.
And finally, tucked away back in the corner, you see a hidden little syringe of black fluid with a little piece of scotch tape attached to it that says "Cure" written on it.
I'll grab that. I won't use it because clearly it was a hidden one. Cure, huh? I thought they said there wasn't a cure. I thought they only said there was antibodies. Oh well, I'll pocket all of them and I'll walk back to the main group, and then I will walk past them back to the other group.
As you walk out, I'll ask if you found anything good.
Yeah, I found a bunch of different drugs. I'm gonna grab Saris and pull him away from the other 2 for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I'll be like, I also found I pull out the syringe that says "Cure" on it. I found this thing. I found it tucked away in a corner. I'm not sure what it is though. If it's an actual cure.
Does this look like the same thing that?
It looks similar. Yes.
Similar? Okay.
Yeah, it looks about the same, more or less.
They said they didn't make a cure. They said they only made an antibody. So
it might just be the way that they wrote it. I've got a request from you though. Can I? There's one more of these in that other lab over to your right. Do you mind if I take this and one of those other drugs you've got as well?
The cure
just
and
for our
the
group.
Other drugs?
Yeah, since we're splitting up, at least then you guys have a cure to synthesize, and we've got something in case something happens.
Well, I'm not sure if maybe this is one of the early strains, but sure. I give them one of the the cure and one of the what's the other drug called?
I'll take one of the
taking the
Neperline,
Never Sleep, or are you talking, huh?
One of the Neperline or whatever it is. The thing that both you and I have taken that just drops our stress, but aware that I've taken it recently, semi-recently, Where is my character sheet?
As long as you're not the one who takes this, I think we should be fine because we don't want you, overdosing. I've had a lot of friends who have overdosed, and they've always said they'd be fine, but they were never fine. So be careful. And I hand over the couple things, and then I'm gonna head back to the science lab.
All right. So.
And then when I walk through the drug, I'm like, "Hey guys, I got the drugs."
So we'll stick with the group for now.
I'm gonna close the door behind me.
Hey guys, I have drugs. And so we'll watch as like in terms of like camera, you watch as like Junebug walks away, and the group steps forward, and we'll stick with this group for now, and you go ahead and walk down the lanes. Once again, we'll keep everyone's tokens will be there, yada yada yada. But going down to deck C, you're entering in through the lower level this time, so I'm going to move all you there real quick. Boop. And then...
Oh yeah, we're down over literally right next to the reactor core area. Well, if you wanna, we could try to take on that thing in the back.
And I gotta grab
when I was looking at the scanner, I mean, I know I'm not there, but I did tell the group this. When I was looking at the scanner, was the monster that we fought still in that room?
Yes. That not in the room, but just wandering around the lower decks.
Okay, so they're no longer in the room. No. So the group does know that. Also, wait. This group has radio on them, and I'm now radioed in, so I can still technically still talk to them.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. Yes, you can.
Yeah. Cool.
We can gossip to them.
Like, oh my god, did you see like Alien or something? We think we should make a movie about this or something.
So yeah, you all are in the. So you all are in the stairwell down. Not you all, but like you know what I mean. But the group in general. What do you do?
Scan around. How far is the range on that motion tracker?
I believe. Let me double check. The equipment, gear, other equipment, vision devices.
Scroll out.
314 has a long range, meaning that it can detect things. Also has a power supply of 5, so we actually go ahead and add that.
Currently, the Flint. No, I think it's not Flint.
Oh, Flint has the power. Yeah, you're correct.
Johns has it. Yeah.
Johns has it. Yeah.
One of the.
Speaking of, so we're gonna talk as if like the pings like from now on have been like we're gonna do one roll for like you haven't actively been using it. Actually, like you have been.
We've been semi-actively using it.
Semi-actively using it, so we're just gonna do one roll for all 5 of those uses. For not all 5, but all of those uses, and any ones will bring down its power. So go ahead and give it a roll. Okay, that is 1. So the power is at 4 now. So you have 4 little bars of power on it. And from here on out, any active uses require a power roll.
Okay, just to see if it drains the battery.
Yeah.
Okay.
But so yeah, you watch as he like sort of like picks it up and like gets ready as you and the rest of the group.
Yeah, that'll sort of scan this back half of the ship that we're on right now.
Yeah. So he'll scan this back half of the ship. He like presses the button. No failures on the power, so it's still at 4. And he's like, I got nothing nearby. At least none of these rooms around here have something. So I guess we should just start walking up deeper into the ship.
So that clears the reactor and the control. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, let's start moving forwards, I guess. I don't know how wide the angle on that thing is, so. It doesn't look like it's down, because I know this is just a big balcony area. It doesn't look like this is down, like there's nothing on the the deck below, right?
Yeah, yeah. You look through and look down. You don't see anything as far as you can tell.
Okay.
Alana, you wanna keep following?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I'm moving.
Oh wait, sorry. It yells stuff wasn't. Oh, like sorry. I was waiting for them to move. I didn't realize their tokens were moving.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah. So the only ones that are actually actively here is you, me, and the two boxes.
I'll move my thing off the rail so you can tell that I'm not here.
Yeah, we'll be in the water. The
Yeah.
water space.
Wish there was an easier
There
way
might
for
be
you all
something
to
in the
have
water.
vision.
Technically,
Yeah.
you could just
I
give
don't-
us
I don't know
sight
if you
over
can-
their tokens, but that would be like you'd have to
I
do
was
that.
just
You
watching the
manually
stream,
remove it as well.
so-
Yeah.
But there is a delay.
I'll just like have it. I'll just move myself. It's not that much of a hassle.
As you get here,
Yeah, buddy in space.
Johns will do another ping as you all have left the range of the initial one. So we'll go ahead and do another roll. That is another power down. So you're at 3 now.
Yike.
So he like presses the button and there's like another ping, but you get a ping about 2 zones away.
In which direction?
In this direction.
Oh, sorry. Up. Okay. Well, Elena, you want to open that door up? Let's look down that hallway. Do we want to try all going the same direction, or try to corner it in if this is the same thing? We only got, I guess, the 2 guns, so...
Valerie says, I can corner it off on the other end.
Sounds good.
They nod to each other as like John stays behind all of you, and you all can move up.
And does John have the
Elena,
gun,
do you
or
want to
did I
stick
take
with
his
them?
gun?
John has the motion tracker.
Has the
I
motion
have a pistol, and then Flynn has, or not Flynn, Valerie has her pulse rifle.
Gotcha. Since I just have a blowtorch, do you want to take lead, and I'll back you up?
Sure. We'll see you at the other door. We'll holler to let you know when we get in.
All right. But yeah, you open the door, they open theirs, and they go forward into it. Forward onto dawn, as they still
All right.
say.
What are
The
we-
door's still open up there. I'm gonna sort of whisper to Elena. Do you have, I don't know, do you have any like miscellaneous thing to throw in that hallway real quick? See if it maybe makes something jump.
I can once again throw my jack. This seems to be what we only have. Or let me see what I have. And no, I don't have any. That's really the only thing of weight I would have.
Got any
Maintenance
pocket
jack.
sand?
Pocket sand, nice.
Can I guess I'll toss my maintenance jack again.
Yeah, okay.
I
that's-
mean-
totally works.
Yeah.
You toss the
I don't know
jack.
how close we need to be to it for you to just like throw it into the room
Yeah, no,
and then maybe back up a bit.
you can throw it. Yeah, that's totally fine. Like outside of combat, you can
Okay.
do something like that. You toss the
Yeah,
jack
just like
out,
throw it and then back a few
there's,
steps
like,
from the door to see if
loud
anything happens.
bang, and like there's a loud clang as like the jack falls, and all of a sudden you hear the noise of a creature.
They're scattering.
Like boom, 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 and there it is. You see the creature
All
sort
right.
of like lumber
Can I,
into way.
game.
And I just like bang, bang, bang
Yeah,
when
I
he
will-
steps into the doorway.
I'll give you an attack before because you all planned this. I'll give you an attack before initiative is doled out. So go ahead.
Sick.
Roll me range
All right.
combat.
Ranged combat.
How's it going down there?
That's that abomination thing that attacked us
That is
originally.
that is the
It's the one that's
abomination from
been
before. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I did damage to that thing before, so I imagine it's kept that damage.
2 successes!
Two
Oh, I guess I didn't roll with
successes.
My gun gives me a +1 too, so
Okay. Go ahead. Roll another d6 while I roll the creature's armor.
I do have armor piercing.
Oh.
Oh, bet!
Nice. So
My gun
3 successes. So
Since
you do
the
have-
EVA pistol has the armor piercing trait, I don't know what that means.
So you have a guaranteed hit of 1. So one of these will get through.
Okay.
Even if I roll 3 successes, 1 is guaranteed to hit. As for the other 2, we'll see if I roll good. Ah, fuck, no successes. So that's 3 damage, fuck.
It's a nice.
Like, I mean, for a surprise attack, that makes sense. The creature comes lumbering out, and you, like, take aim, and there's a lot, like, that, you hear the hiss and the loud bang as you, like, fire off into the creature. You watch as, like, part of its, like, jaw gets torn off if it turns towards you and roars. You can't see from your direction, but you can only hope that your allies are just right behind the creature, ready to do this pincer attack. And with that, we're going to go ahead and deal out those initiative cards.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Jet, you can use your blowtorch as a weapon if you so desire.
What kind of weapon is it? Like,
It's
a melee
It's
weapon,
a melee
I'm
weapon. Gives you need to do close combat, I believe is what it's called. Melee weapon, 1, and it'll be 1 damage, but it's considered fire damage.
Gotcha. Okay.
Where is my decks? There they are. Show. So we're going to deal 1 card to Seth and to Jet. Deal. And we need to deal 3 cards to me.
is that 1 for each of the?
2 for the zombie. I mean, I guess I'll do 1 for John. Sure, he's not gonna be doing much.
I mean, he's just gonna be like, "It's there,
Guys,
he's attacking! He's attacking
Guys, let
you!"
me use my. Let me just dodge. Let me tackle him. Swear. I'll hold him down while you shoot him.
Go ahead and put your numbers into the chat while I go ahead and put out. Alright, John's got a 9, fitting. The Abomination got a 2 and a 7. And Reed's got a 1. Would you look at that?
Of course, she's been very inactive.
I'm gonna go ahead and make him a 7. And an 8 for Saris. And what did you get, Jet?
I have a 1 on what it says above my thing.
If you click it, does a bigger card say anything else?
6.
6. All right.
There you go.
Alana. 6. All right, and the ascending order. Hide. Actually, no. We'll just recall all the cards. You don't redo initiative shuffles. There is a stunt that you can do. I think. Oh, not a stunt. I think there's a.
One of the success things, I think, for... I know I saw an ability that did it, but I'm sure there's also like a rolling success thing that just says you can exchange
Yeah, you can exchange
numbers.
initiative cards with people. Which, if you're.
Why can't I pull up this stupid initiative thing anymore? Whatever, I'll just find the...
Alright, so at the top of the round, it's
thing.
Reed's. Reed's is going to use her fast action to aim and her slow action to shoot. So that is a... What is her ranged combat? Reed's. Ranged combat 3, agility 4, that's 7 dice. Plus her panic die. Ooh, that is a... Oh, that would have been... That's 4 successes, but that is a failure on the panic roll. So we're going to roll and see if she keeps it together.
Do they still shoot it at least with all those successes?
Well... Oh, she has the overkill talent. She doesn't panic. She just shoots.
Yo, bet.
So the overkill... What overkill means is that instead of panicking, she just shoots However, however, there does come a detriment to this. Reed pulls it out, and she yells in rage and fear as you all hear the shots of bullets coming from the other side, and this creature just riddled with. Actually, I do need to roll his armor. I am reminded of that. Okay, so half as much damage as what Reed. So Reed got 4 successes, and I rolled 2 successes on the armor, so she got 2 damage in. So you see this creature get shot full, the holes being filled with it as Reed is you can hear Reed's screaming in the background as she's panicking and just pulling the trigger. And then all of a sudden you hear the telltale click of a weapon out of ammo. And you hear Reed say, shit, and you can hear her fumbling, getting ready to reload. So the creature did take a lot of damage, but witnessing an individual panic and fan the hammer, basically, and then run out of ammo, you all take 1 stress.
Oh, boy.
Just hearing her screaming over there.
Yeah,
Nice.
hearing her screaming and freaking out. It's now the Abomination's turn. Who does he want to attack? That is a wonderful question. Let's find out. He got shot from 2 ends, so he's honestly really he's interested in both of you. So okay, that is a moving towards Reeds. He's gonna move towards Reeds and then make an attack against her. Let's see which one. Ooh, the head crush attack.
Oh no.
And so that is a. Where is the monster stats? I'm sorry, there's so many stat blocks stuff pulled up that I have to flip through. There it is. Head crush. It is 7 dice. And see if any of them gets a success. 1 success. Reed is wearing armor, so we'll see if that stops it. 1 success. So Reed is able to you all don't see this, but basically in terms of you hear some rumbling and some thrashing about, and all of a sudden you hear Reed say, "Get the fuck off me!" And there's a slam as she rams the the butt of her rifle against the creature, and you hear that heavy thump, and that is the creature's turn. Alana, you're up.
Alrighty then. Where is this creature? We don't have.
So you need to move. So you need to move zones as a fast action, so you can make your way through here, and then so you can't approach it as a slow action.
Can I run up to it?
Yeah, you can make 2 fast actions to go out and run up to it, so you can do that.
All right.
So that is your turn.
Run up to it and use the bolt blow. Wait, I have to use 2 run actions.
You have to use 2 fast actions to move zones and run up to it.
The fast action is move through into that area, because rooms are counted as different zones, and leaving one into another is an action.
So
gotcha.
You can throw something from this distance if you so desire, or you can run up on him. And just be in range to attack him next turn.
So okay, if I get right here, I'll be in range to attack next turn.
Exactly.
Let's do it.
All right. It's the Abomination's turn again. I'm gonna go ahead and roll a d6 to see if see who he's interested in. He's still interested in Reed, so let's see which attack he does. That is just a normal fist attack, so that is 10 dice. One success out of 10 dice. Could you believe it? Rolling Reed's armor. No successes this time. So you watch as the creature reels back and slams its fist into Reed's face. Her head whips about, and you see you hear the clatter as you see a few porcelain teeth clatter against the ground as she coughs up some blood. And that is the creature's turn. Saris, you're up.
All right. Well, I'm gonna change zones.
Yep.
I'm gonna command so I can command someone to do a melee attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna command Alana use that ability to get to
Yeah,
get off her, beat the shit out of it, pretty much.
Yeah, you know,
Give
you
me the order and I'll do it.
yeah, you
Yeah.
go ahead and shout that out. Go ahead and roll me a command roll. Two successes, nice. So Alana, when you make your close combat on your turn, that'll be a you can add +2 to it.
Hell yeah.
All right, John's turn. He's gonna scamper. Ah! He's gonna change zones and hide around the corner. Reed's turn. She's going to does she just want to shoot again? Yeah, she will. She doesn't. She's gonna reload and going to attempt to shoot as her slow and fast action, but she doesn't get an aim this time. 2 stress die though. Great, 3 successes, no stress failures. Rolling the creature's armor. 3 successes. So you,
Oh, no.
so you watch as she like points up the rifle, aiming it in ways that she won't hit Alana, and just like starts laying into him with like bullets. However, the creature just doesn't seem to be taking any damage. It's just like bam, 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 and it's just like eating the bullets basically. It's the Abomination's turn. What attack will it do? What is that attack? Oh, it's a horrible roar. So you it lets out this gurgling roar into the air. I need everyone to go ahead and immediately make me a panic roll.
Panic roll.
Roll 2d6, please.
2d6.
Roll
9,
2d6.
6.
Did mine cut through?
So you're able to keep it together, Alana. 7 for 7 for Reed. So she immediately starts to twitch. And 9. The dreaded 9, Saris. As you hear that like screech, you begin you panic, and you like feel your gun slip from your hands and clatter onto the floor. So your
I
Ava
gotta pick my
pistol
gun
is-
up before I do anything.
Your
Yeah.
Ava pistol is now on the floor. But Lana, you're able to keep it together. But Reed starts twitching, so you all get 1 point of stress.
Ugh. Calm yourself.
Alana, you are up.
Alrighty then. Let us use the blowtorch in close combat. Should
So
I roll for close combat?
Yeah, roll close combat and add +2.
And 2 because of my bonus that I gave you.
Gotcha.
No failures, 2 successes. And because this is fire, the creature only gets to roll
5s.
3 armor instead of 6.
Nice.
So you come as the creature's roaring, you flip the blowtorch on and grab it and slam it into its chest. Rolling armor, no successes. It takes the full 2 damage. The creature lets out this pain scream. Whatever physical defenses that it had, it just melts away as the blowtorch is slammed into its side. It twists and writhes, its arms flailing about as it takes its next turn. Actually, you still. That's a slow action to attack, so you still have fast action if you wish to disengage. Oh, disengage requires a mobility roll, though, if you wish to take it.
Can I just hit again?
Let's find out, shall we? Let's look through your actions.
I don't know if you have any special actions that let you do something like that.
Let's see. I have push. That's really my only talent.
No.
You could try
Fast
pushing it
actions
so that
are
it's-
run, get up, draw weapon. You can block the attack. So you can basically get ready
attacks
to
you, yeah.
you can basically get ready to block it if it comes and attacks you.
I recommend blocking. Blocking helps.
I will gear up and block. What should I roll for that? Or
So
Nothing yet.
Basically, you save your fast action, and when if he attacks you, you use your fast action to block. That's basically it.
Alright,
You're just
yeah.
saving it. Okay, so
I'll
it's
get into a block
Abomination's-
stance.
It's Abomination's turn. It's clearly going to attack you because you just slammed a fire thing into its back. Which one will it do? Ooh, the throw attack. It's going to try and pick you up and throw you. Go ahead and roll me a close combat to see if you block it.
close combat?
Unfortunately, you don't get my bonus
You don't
too.
get any bonuses to this one.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 success, but 1 failure. Go ahead and roll me 2d6 to panic roll to see if you can keep it together. You want to roll low. 7. Unfortunately, you start to twitch. Everyone around you gains 1 more stress point.
Oh no.
Bug.
So, the creature, as you bring up your arms to deflect, you immediately start twitching in fear, and it messes up your block as the creature boom boom picks you up, and throws you across, and you land at Ceres's feet. Bam! With a heavy slam, you take 2 points of damage. All right, that is the creature's turn. Ceres, you're up.
Well, I'm gonna pick up my weapon, fast action,
Yep.
and then I'm just gonna shoot it, I guess. You
Sounds
know?
good.
Try to get it after just threw Alana all the way over here.
So where is my health stuff? And what am I at?
You've taken 2, so you should be at.
It's on the left.
It's on the left.
I don't know what your strength is, but
So
if
you're
you're
at
like me, that would have put you essentially incapacitated.
So you're at 3
Jesus.
now, Jet. You're at 3 now.
Did I
Yeah.
start at 5?
You start at 5.
Yeah, so it's your base strength score, and that's just what your health is. So if
Right.
you've got a lot of strength, you've got a lot of health. I have fucking none. So
So Alana falls down with a heavy thud. They writhe on the ground a bit, moaning as they clearly took in a heavy hit, but still up and kicking. You aim, Ceres. Go ahead and roll me that ranged combat.
unfortunately, no aiming, just shooting.
Yeah. 2
But
successes.
hey, that'll do it.
And I don't even need to roll armor. He was at 1 health. And
I
you have
also-
1
yeah.
guarantee hit. There's a you take aim and there's like that bang as the creature's head explodes and a blast of blood and viscera as it falls to the ground. John steps
Is
out.
dead.
He's like, "Wow, hey, we did it! We did it!"
I'm gonna help Alana stand up, or Elena.
Alana, stand up.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
How are you doing after that? You all right?
Basically like crane my like neck for a second. I'm like, it could be better. It could be worse.
You're Yeah. Okay.
You hear a
What
heavy,
the fuck?
You hear a heavy breathing from Reed.
Oh.
Oh, what an alpha.
You look. She
Reed,
looks
you doing
up.
all right over there?
She looks up and you look into her eyes, and her the sclera, the whites of her eyes have gone completely black.
Oh boy. Oh.
Oh,
You
that's
hear the
not good.
click of her gun as she points it at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
I
6.
swear to God.
She was the one who took the
I
drug.
told you guys.
She points.
Yeah,
it
she
at
took it,
She
so.
points her gun at Ceres and pulls the trigger.
Oh shit!
There's
my
like
God.
there's like the rapid sound of gunfire as Ceres. Let's find out. 7.
If I'm dead or not?
Yeah. You have armor.
You're right. I do have some armor. What is the armor rating on this armor?
2.
I believe it's
2? Okay. Big shy fingies with that, you know, just
That is a single success. So go ahead and roll your armor rating.
Okay. That's just
clicking the armor button.
2.
Yep, click 2.
Then,
Yeah, click
right?
the armor button. Any successes? No successes. So you hear like there's like you feel like a bullet rip through your cheek. And like it's not so much a graze as it is like there's blood pooling as you like hold your face where you would have gotten shot. Is like
They almost tore my jaw off.
Yeah, it almost tore your jaw off. As Reed's currently pointing their gun at you, it's like panting. You see foam pulling at the edges of their mouth. Alana, you're up. Combat isn't
How much
over.
damage do I take?
You take 1.
That was from who?
That was from Reed.
That's from Reed.
Reed?
Reed
that
just shook
motherfucker.
me.
Can I?
So you can move. So as a
where
fast
are
action,
we?
you can move within range, and as a slow action, you can attack her.
Jesus, I don't know if I can outpace a gun. Can I grab? It's Ceres, right?
Yeah.
Can I grab Ceres and like beeline it for this like hallway and lock the door?
You absolutely can do that. Yeah. So you.
All right. Well,
So you grab
Let's fight another
Saris
day.
and move them into another zone. You can't lock the door just yet, but you can move Saris into the other room with you. And that is your turn.
Can I use like any form of like engineering to like lock the door?
On your next turn, yeah. But
boy.
you've used your turn. You've used your turn to pull Saris with you, is what I'm telling you.
Oh, that's like that's a slow action or a fast action?
Yeah. Either way, it would have been an action. It would have been both actions to take you and Saris through the door.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that then.
Yep. No problem.
Hopefully, there's enough space for me to like lock this shit.
Yeah. So you pull Saris into the door. Saris, you are up.
I'll just yell to Johns, "Get out of there!" And I guess, honestly, just fucking run down to get out of here, maybe, or close the door. I guess if I can, if I'm next to it, just
you can close the door. You can issue a command and close the door. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. It is John's turn. He's going to make a mobility roll to see if he can get out.
Oh, I should roll my command for that, right?
Yes, you should. See if you can give him any bonuses. Single bonus. Actually, go ahead and roll me 2d6. See if you can get a. Oh.
Not good.
As you as you go to close the door, as you go to yell out this scream to John, you freeze. Your throat, your scream, your orders catch in your throat as you can feel the blood dripping down your neck. It's warm. The smell of iron, it's pumping into your ears. It causes you to freeze. You and Alana's stress increase by 1.
Jesus.
All right, so Reeds is going to make his mobility roll without any assistance. Oh, no, not Reeds. John's. But that is a success. No failures. So he is going to scamper away. You all don't know that. But
He skedaddles.
Yep. He's in the. So yeah, it is Reeds' turn. They only have their movement. They have their slow and fast action. They're going to. Okay. They're going to
Do things.
They're going to come up to this door and they're going to enter y'all's zone. But that's all they can do. Alana, you're up.
Can I push and lock?
Yeah,
Or
you
is
can.
that too
You can
much?
shove. You can absolutely shove and lock the door. So go ahead and roll me a close
Alright, fine.
combat.
Alright, let's do a close combat. About to fucking ram this motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. Oh, 4 successes, 1 failure.
Oh.
Go ahead and roll me 2d6 to see if you can keep it together.
Oh my lord.
7. You start twitching as you slam into them, and increases your friend's stress by 1.
Sorry, I'm trying to save your life.
It's okay.
You slam
Every time
into Reeds.
I fail one of those, it's more stress. Ugh.
Let me double check something real quick though. I need to stress and panic. Okay, so I think I've been saying you and your friends, where it's only just your friends. So I think I've said that twice.
Okay.
So decrease your stress by 2.
I'll decrease it by 1 because I gained it the last time, and then I just gained it this time.
Okay, so yeah. So decrease your stress by 1 as well, Jet. And
Just
because
your stress is one by one.
yeah, actually by 2 because I told you to increase it by 1 because of the twitch, and because it was the last
Wag.
die that gave you that stress, and it was my fuck up with the rules. We'll say that's a success. So you slam Reeds through the door, and you lock it shut behind you.
I hope that they're bleeding.
Well, their whole jaw was ripped off by that thing. Anyways, let's get the fuck out of here.
All right, Saris, you're up.
I mean, I don't know if I can take them with me down the hall, but my goal is run out the other door.
I mean, yeah, you'll just be changing zones one at a time, but yeah, you can grab. I'd say you can grab Saris with you.
Run down so that we're just
Yeah.
pretty much just on the sides of them.
You see Johns appear on the other side, having ran through the zone as well. Reeds, you hear a click, and then all of a sudden the ringing of gunshots being shot through the door. However, you all are far enough that the bullets don't hit you, but you hear them whizzing by you as you all get out. So we're going to count this as out of combat for now, so you all can just start taking actions as normal.
Close that fucking door.
Yay.
Johns, what the hell?
I don't know what happened.
What the hell happened to her?
I told you, I don't know. All of a sudden, she just started panicking and like, just breathing heavily, and then she just started shooting.
Did you see her after?
No, I mean, when you told me to run, I just ran, and she was focused on you all. I didn't really see her.
She was frothing at the mouth, and her eyes had turned completely black.
Is she? Was she an
We should-
android?
No,
No.
there was plenty.
She. Oh, if anything, if you ask that, I'll say no. But she did just get given this antidote that their old doctor friend said to go. We should go tell everyone else real quick. Just I don't know if that's a side effect or what. You still got that motion tracker on you?
Yeah, I do.
All right, let's get upstairs and try to warn the others before she makes her way up there. And then if she does, hopefully she's calmed down a bit.
I think in game time this has been like a little bit of time, so not knowing what everything that's happened, I'm going to check in on the radio.
Oh, Reed has the radio.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, just checking up on everything. How's it going down there? Do you find the monster yet?
No response.
Hello?
I don't know if you guys have heard any like thunk 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 from just gunfire downstairs.
No response, as far as you can tell. But we'll move back, rewinding the clock a bit to the here.
We just left.
To the here and now. The group just left.
Hey guys, I got the drugs.
Hey guys, I got drugs. Junebug just comes in. You all are setting up shop, doing stuff. What do you all wish to do?
Jeez.
I see Yukio at this point is just wrapping up, like cataloging all of the medical information.
You pull out the last magnetic tape, put it away, having skimmed through it as much as you could.
Yeah, is there a way I could like compile like the choicest bits onto one tape to carry that?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Roll me a contact check.
Can I give a hand? Can I give them a
Yeah,
hand?
you can give him a plus
Never
one.
mind.
Go ahead and roll a plus one, Yukio.
Okay. I will do that again. Contact.
You just need to roll an extra
Yeah,
d6.
Okay. Well, whatever.
It would have resulted in the same references, but it takes a while. It's not like lack of successes with a lack of failures does not mean you can't do it, but it does take a while. So you and Junebug are like sitting together typing it out as like Ava is like analyzing the fluid with the doctor. So Estrella, what would you like to be up to?
Are these the computers in front of me?
There are some computers, yes.
Yeah. So I think Australia will go to a computer and see if maybe they can find like the scientists' previous files.
Yeah, no, for sure. Go ahead and roll me.
Like compounds about the vaccine or any extra files, like just like personal stuff, anything that seems relevant.
Go ahead and roll me a contact roll, please. You get a +1 because of Clayton's helping you, so go ahead and add +1 to that.
How do I do that again?
Click contact, and it should ask you if there's any buttons, any adds to what you need to do.
Okay, cool.
2 successes, nice. You've been click-clacking away at the computer as Yukio is currently compiling everything they can into a singular magnetic tape. You're pretty much doing the same, but while Yukio is doing it on the specimens, you're trying to find the doctor's orders and stuff. The doctor's notes and stuff. And you find like a decent set of it, a decent like readout of experiments. Finding like you find his like basically his logs on what he on like basically his like logs on the stuff. We landed, we found the stuff, conducting experiments, yada yada yada, and then like it starts like going into like, crew was infected, people, like bursters were coming out of chests, that whole 9 yards, and he's like beginning a inoculation to try and like cure or intubate people in order to make sure that they don't like these creatures don't like burst out of them. I have synthesized an amount of like the Cronus strain that we have found, that I have kept in the chilled, that I've been keeping chilled in like in the armory as like a stash. It seems to have done the job, though I don't know what the after effects could be.
Okay.
So so basically you find like his whole journal, and you can go ahead and put that onto like a data pad. So like
I've got my little data pad, so I guess I can save it on there.
Yeah, you can go ahead and save it onto your data pad. You connect it, and you get the data, like you get his notes transferred over to it, and you know that there are, and you have learned of the strains being located somewhere. At that, like Clayton like pulls you aside, and I mean they're close enough, so they're gonna like try and like do a whisper to you, and it's like, I don't know, we haven't if like those killing those things, that could be sounds like a death mission to me. I say we grab this stuff and we get out of here.
Well, yeah, I think we grab what we can and find an escape. I feel like the ship's dead in the water anyways.
Yeah. You distract your friends. I'll see if I can get out of here. You come with when you get the chance. I'll meet you at the corporate
The
suite.
ship gets here. Meet me where?
The corporate suite.
Corporate suite. So that's where the escape pods are.
She nods.
Alright. So you're gonna head there, Solo?
Yeah. She gets up and like, I could use a drink. I'm gonna go to the minibar.
Oh, drink, you say? I love drinks. Let me come with you.
No, you're working on that thing.
I'm not working on anything. I'm just lending a hand. And besides, it's not safe to go alone. I have got a gun. You do not. Let me come with you.
Fine.
More in it for the alcohol, but also I don't trust them.
Yeah, I totally get you. Around that time, I'd say about the time she's leaving, you finish up Yukio. You pull out a decent like magnetic drive full of like the most important bits. It's like I said, about the size of VHS.
VHS.
Yeah, that you can like put into your pockets. It's about a weight of a half that you can add to your thing.
Got it.
So, how long have you been with this crew then? Well, outside of the 75 years.
Yeah, she's going to make a joke about that too. And she's like, well, before the whole incident, I've been with the crew, not counting hypersleep years, for about 2 years.
Mm-hmm. And how have you found your time with them? How was your crew before everything happened? Like, attitude-wise, I guess.
I mean, it's dealing with bullheaded security officers and scientists that are only care about like whatever their research is. It's
quite dull then.
yeah, They don't.
And look, I get it. I work on a ship with people like that. Other than Slayer, all of them are kind of like, let's get our work done. Let's get this done. Let's get that done. I'm like, can you never like get things done for yourselves, kind of thing? Like have a drink, have a bit of fun. Like I understand you work so you can get paid, but also like you work so you can have fun, right?
And she like shakes her head and it's like, it's more like herding cats with them, like it's all about this, or like it's all about scientists research this, or protecting protecting assets of that, where I'm just trying to get them to get the job done and quick so I can get off and back to Earth, or like not back to Earth but to Earth as ordered, but it's whatever, I guess, at this point.
I mean, at the end of the day, you're just another person following orders.
Yeah.
Would you not prefer the one to be giving orders? Is that why you like to be the agent on these ships, so you can give orders to others?
I guess you could say that. I mean, I have gone through the effort of,
wanting to be a commander?
Yeah, I've gone through the effort. I've gone through the corporate ladder. I'm supposed to be in charge to a degree, but they don't
respect
listen.
you.
No.
I understand. I completely get it. I've gone through. I mean, I've seen my fair bit of things in my life, and I understand. I've tried to be a commander in my past, but never quite got the tests right. So I think piloting is better for me, anyways.
She nods.
But you gotta do your own thing. You gotta be your own person. Don't let the company, as well and wonderful as they are, control you too much. You gotta keep your head straight and have fun.
Well, there should be a bar around here somewhere. She starts raiding the she starts like raiding like the food area, and there's like a little mini bar that she opens up and like pulls out like some drinks and stuff. And she's going to like come over and like pour a couple glasses and hands one over to you.
I'll down it immediately.
Go ahead and roll me a stamina check.
Okay. As she chugs my drink.
You get what, a -1 still though from your broken neck.
I know. That's right. Do I still get a -1 from that? I'm on 2 health. I'm only down 1 health.
Yeah, your stamina rolls are at -1, so yeah.
Okay. Success.
Okay.
I'm gonna put myself over, I think, rough. No, you guys aren't here. Okay.
You down the
Where are you guys at? What room?
I just crack my neck, and I'm like, nothing like a good drink.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, if you drugged that, don't worry. It will not affect me at all. I've done so many drugs in my life.
She chuckles and she says, like, I wouldn't dream of it. She drinks herself as well. So moving over down to, as you all drink, moving back down to the science lab.
Like, as a passing comment, it's like, that's why I'm one hell of a pilot. Can get us out of any mess.
Ava is currently like cycling through like her stuff, and she's like, all right, I have completely fully analyzed the sample given to me. I can give you a full readout and perhaps synthesize it, but I'm not quite sure why you would want to. I would advise against it.
Why is that?
According to my analysis, that the strain of the the material used to make this is is made from a very strange sort of DNA. One that seems to latch on to whoever ingests it, to their DNA, and sort of like and can do I keep saying sort of and stuff where I'm supposed to be a robot, and it like the DNA in this strain, in this concoction, is very vitriolic and very unstable. It will latch on to whoever ingests its DNA and will cause rapid and very debilitating mutations, transforming them permanently. It will start with aggressiveness, then, according to my calculations, could completely reform one's bone and flesh structure.
Oh,
The Yukio would then look at Flynn, be like, "Why the hell was you trying to get us to take it then?"
Yeah, like Flynn, like raises his arms, is like, ah. He said it like, I think he meant like the best, and that he hoped that it would fix people. But whatever he made it out of sounds like it's fucked up.
uh,
Can I ask Ava about the spores? Like, is that even real?
She nods and says, "Indeed, the spores were found on LV1116." And she gestures to specimen 1 and 2. As you can see, we have inert versions here within the labs.
in the ship, is there currently a contamination of these spores?
Some some had found their way into the air scrubbers, as from what my understanding, and have made their way throughout the ship. It is not a incorrect belief it is not an incorrect impossibility to believe that you would find more of these spores elsewhere within the ship, active and possibly susceptible to them. And while this concoction can indeed prevent the bloodbursters, as they are so defined, from taking host and escaping out of you, the end result will eventually mean a loss of humanity.
Yeah.
So we will survive, but not as humans.
Yeah.
That is correct.
I
So then-
have one more question. My English, I'm struggling right now. This antibiotic, that's not the right word.
Antibody, strain, concoction, whatever you so desire.
Antibody strain. Wouldn't happen to have, I don't know, this thing called draconian DNA in it?
I believe the term you were looking for is Draconis 26. It is the strain of
What is
DNA that Dr. Cooper used to create this concoction. He seemed to have a storage of it, but I'm not quite sure where. My database does not allow me to know of this knowledge.
Okay, alright, so...
Well, at that, Reed said, "Fuck!" And, he says, Harris took that shit!
Saris.
Saris, not Saris, Reed, my bad, I keep saying Reed.
Yeah.
Reed took that shit! Fuck, he, starts freaking out. Junebug, June, that girl with that girl with the radio, where is she? He begins, running off.
Whoa, stretch.
He watches as
He suddenly sends it
Shoot
to
him.
Rita.
he watches he books out of the room.
Yuki, was there... Did you guys see anything of those Draconius files in the armory?
I was unaware of what they were. I don't have any. They don't teach weird alien
no,
DNA
I
in medical
don't.
school.
I don't fault you. I found some files that mentioned that the vials might be there, and I think it's quite dangerous if we leave them there.
Oh. What are you thinking?
Well, if we take them with us, no one else is going to inject themselves with it haphazardly, get bright ideas. If it really does change people, and we already have one maniac running around, I don't know if we can deal with everyone else turning.
The cases were quite heavy, but if we do find a way to transport all of the vials with us when we do leave this ship, I do think that's for the best.
Right, I don't think it's safe left here. But if the
Absolutely
cases
not.
were heavy, that sounds like an obstacle. I was hoping they would be small and pocket-sized, but they sound kind of crazy.
They were quite large. We'd probably have to get the help of the more athletically gifted members.
My noodle arms.
So
Carry
you rip
them.
that pipe off a wall.
So, so as you all are having this discussion, Flynn runs into the minibar as you all are drinking. He's like, Reed, call Reed on the radio right now.
Oh, sure. Let me check up. Hey, just checking up. Is everything okay down there? I'm doing the same message I was saying earlier.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I was figuring too. And there's just like a staticky sound, like that you don't get really anything back. He's like, shit.
They might be fighting right now, maybe?
Flynn's like start pacing back and forth. He's like, Ava just told us that like cure, that like inoculation that the doc made, he made it from like some fucking weird alien DNA. That means like whatever, it'll transform, it'll morph whoever takes it.
That does not sound very healthy. Do we think everybody's okay?
I don't know. He says like,
apart from Reed, probably.
he's like, I have no idea. Reed could be transforming right now into one of those things, and like as he's freaking out, like walking back and forth, like knocking stuff over.
Hey, I put my hand on his shoulder. It's like, drink this.
Part of your drink.
No, I'm giving him part of the drink that the drink that she offered me.
Okay, so you haven't downed the entire thing.
No, I definitely left some at the bottom.
He drinks some more. He drinks some more of it. Gonna have to roll a stamina roll for him too. Okay.
We're all drugged together.
As he's like freaking out, he's like taking a drink. He takes this calming breath, and he's like, "Do you hear that? Cling!" As out of the air duct. You see.
Oh my god.
What's her face? What's her name?
Fuck, what is her name? Clayton.
Clayton. Clayton, get back!
Tom Clayton.
You see this pop out.
Oh, great. Juvenile xenomorph. Or neomorph, sorry, not xenomorph.
It says neophyte if you're gonna read the things.
It says juvenile neomorph right after that.
Yeah.
Okay, you're right. I just saw the first half of it. I saw it actually on
Hush
in
up.
the compendium side.
Don't
I
try
didn't
and
even
fucking
read the title.
articulate me.
It's got a backward
actually-
baseball cap. It's chewing bubblegum. It's got a skateboard.
So as this
He does look pretty rad.
as the juvenile neomorph or the neophyte bursts out of the ducts, you can see like the still blood and viscera from it dripping, and you have like you have no doubt in your mind that this creature was the one that had just so recently, perhaps a few hours ago, popped and pulled its way out of Dr. Cooper's skull and lands on the ground and hisses towards you. And that's where we'll end today's session.
No.
There, Dr. Cooper. It's all okay.
Doctor, you're here. We were just talking
Sure,
about you.
Doctor. We were just talking about you.
How you doing?
Situation.
All right, that is that session all wrapped up. I hope everyone had fun.
Damn.
Yeah.
Almost getting my
didn't
jaw
die.
shot off. Having someone go crazy in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
I was. I guess when it goes back to me, I'll just do the thing. I was gonna use my object if it ever got back to me. But
Yeah. So
I'll
but
do
yeah,
it next time.
We had a confrontation with a monster. You killed one, but got another in its stead. And
Maybe it's weaker because she's not
yeah, possibly
something yet.
Who knows?
Or because it was just born or something. If
Yeah.
you got born.
But
I was talking about Reed.
yeah,
Oh,
Abort
right.
the mission. Abort.
yeah. So yeah. But yeah, what a cliffhanger. I hope you all enjoyed the session. Hopefully, will be November 5th will be the next one. And hopefully we only need one more session to finish things off. But I hope everyone had a good time. Let's find out something.
Yeah,
to read.
good.
Yeah.